Good morning.
Evening.
Good morning. I don't know how you can do it in the browser, but I know that there's like an overlay that you can use if you have the desktop client.
Yeah, but it's third party, isn't it?
No, the desktop client is first party.
I mean, I tried, but I'll keep trying because it would be very, very useful to see who's talking. Because, like, until I get used to the voices of other players.
Yeah, there's somewhere in this thing. I'm about to turn mine on as well, but yeah, there's like an overlay that you can set up in the thing here. I don't use it most of the time though.
I wish I had time to set up the symbols and everything for your icons and stuff to prompt when people are talking on stream to make that easier. This week has been quite horrendous.
Yeah, sorry about that, man, but you know, appreciate everything that you do to get the game going.
No prob. I'm more than happy to do it. I just wish I had more time to give.
I mean, I can do overlay in other games, but I cannot do it in browser.
Weird. Do I have to enable that for players?
I don't think so. I think
No,
it's
that would be client side, probably.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
You got a cute little fox.
Yeah, you want to see the fox dances?
It has a dance?
It does! Look at it go!
Okay, look at that epilepsy.
Yep. I can make tokens do all sorts of weird things.
I'm just gonna go for a minute until everybody arrives.
Yeah, take your time, man.
All right. Bramble, did you just want me to hold off on the new things for now until you get to review them, or
You go right ahead, sir. I did not fulfill my part of the agreement. You go right ahead, and I will catch up. So, what do you need? Tell me. Do you want?
You know what? It looks like I have a permission to create an effect right now. So I don't know if that's just that I can see it or what, but.
That should be everyone has permissions because I wanted people to have access to items and stuff.
Okay, cool. That's all I needed. I think that, and if the rule element thing is still on, that would be the only other thing.
Let me look at that. It's under core, correct?
Yeah, I can tell you in just a moment once I get this one created.
No sweat, sir.
Yeah, it's still on.
Good. Anything else you need, just let me know as the game progresses.
I'm really just going to work on 2 of them right now. Like, I don't think the other ones will really come into effect for a little bit, but I've been trying to go ahead, and it turned out the core system needed this anyway, so I was happy to contribute. I've learned it's just a bunch of like passive grad students that were making this, and none of them have actually worked in real software before, so
yeah, just like Roll20. Just like frickin' Roll20. They're doing better.
Yeah,
they're doing better than Roll20. That says something.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm at the Pathfinder system specifically, and yeah, so there's just a number of things that, as the Foundry system has developed, created a lot of debt that needs to be revisited, so trying to help them with that.
It is appreciated, sir. If it were an issue with graphics or audio, I could contribute. Unfortunately, I'm at the unneeded end of things.
All right, I'm back. Let me just try to put my mic closer, so.
Oh yeah, I can hear you perfectly.
I mean, yeah, but if.
Hey, Crow, how's it going?
Pretty good.
Do you like Bird Woman?
I do, except he's a man. But I had the same problem where there are absolutely no pictures of Shisk men anywhere.
I thought you said she. I'm sorry.
Like I said, it's the same because I literally have been looking partially all week. It's been pretty busy, but I have found nothing except that picture and like one other picture of them like hitting a drum.
Yeah,
Okay,
just
I
It's like the same
found
person.
I
Yeah.
found the perfect box. It's a board game. Like perfect height.
Mm. Oh, to put your mic on.
Yeah.
I need to buy that mic arm. Like, but there's nowhere I can buy it here.
Yeah, I know that pain. I had that during the pandemic where I couldn't even get a web camera.
All right. DJ, I did figure out how to get it to overlay the browser, but it's somewhat of an involved process. So I'll wait until we have a bit more open time, or I'll write up a
Okay,
note
yeah.
for it.
Sure. Thanks. That's gonna be also useful for all my other games for Foundry.
Yeah, you pretty much just have to register the browser as a known game in Discord, and then it will
Like an
put on-
exe file or
No, there's like in the settings, there's an area where it has like your games list, registered games, and you can go in there and add one, and you would just add the browser startup file, like the exe.
fairly certain I already did put my browser as a game that I'm playing. I mean, it's showing that I'm playing it right now. Wait, no, I'm offline. I'm invisible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I put the browser in, and it's the overlay, and I have it up and running.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna give Tony a few more minutes. He might be busy finishing up something to help somebody.
All right. I'm gonna leave the chat for just a moment so that I have like a focus moment to put all this stuff in, and then I'll come right back.
No problem.
Roger.
Bro.
Do have to finish up my spell book, but besides that,
Oh, no sweat. You'll have plenty of time because besides picking your room, you're going to get a day of rest before assignments begin.
Oh, by the way, Bramble, you said in previous session it's 5 days of prerequisite. Isn't it 5 weeks or maybe?
No.
Is it 5 days or weeks?
It's 5 days because each day you'll get a different assignment that you have to do before sunset.
Mm-hmm.
Unless I read something wrong. That could be the case too. Let me look back here. Blah blah blah.
And it seems really short time.
It does. Pathfinder doesn't give you much leeway compared to D&D, where it's just like, oh well, you have a month to do this one quest. I assure you that the assignments aren't going to be campaign long kind of things. It's going to be go to the store and buy this. They're testing your competence. That's okay. Go ahead, sir.
I was just saying that part of Pathfinder, it's more accepting of failure than D&D is. D&D is like, you failed, the world ends. Pathfinder's like, you failed. It's fine.
Yeah.
Part of the story.
Right, and that's what's so great about this system is that the failure contributes to your character and you learn from it, and it might not go on your permanent record like you killed 50 people while trying to buy a fucking chicken, but you just, you keep moving forward. It's life.
Damn, that sounds so inspirational.
That's part of what this campaign is. It's building your student. Students don't always succeed. There will be assignments you fail. Do you happen to know like certain animes? I hate to use this as an example. Like The Devil is a Part-Timer and like Tenchi Muyo and stuff like that, or are those too old for you?
Yeah, pretty much.
I haven't heard somebody say Tenchi Muyo in a long time. Not
Yeah,
since
I'm
I watched
old.
anime back in the 90s.
I'm freaking old, man. But
I've seen them both, and I don't think I'm that old.
okay, so at least Crow knows what I'm talking about. Crow, can you give a more modern example since you know what I'm talking about? Like
What,
slice of
anime
life.
Where?
Yeah, slice of life.
Slice of life animes. I mean, I hate to default to one that I'm literally watching right now with my wife, but like, I got Fruits Basket. That's slice of lifey, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, they just came out with it again because the original, some of the voice actors died.
Aww.
It's got like 3 seasons now. It's good because you can also watch it in front of your kids.
Well, yeah, some parts. It's just like, that one is pretty tame compared to other animes.
Extremely.
Yeah, I mostly just enjoy like Studio Trigger kind of stuff.
Is that super gore, or?
No, that's basically like a really freaking insane escalation. Like, you start first episode where they're fighting like bandits, and in the last episode they're fighting God and throwing galaxies at each other.
Oh, God. Hello, Tony.
Darling in the Franxx and Kill la Killer, but I was like, who are they?
Yeah, but I was referencing Gurren Lagann.
Yeah, okay.
That one I do know. That one was insane.
Bramble, I'm not sure what permission I need, but it would be really helpful if I could change the icon on the items.
Hang on. I think that's browser, like adding items and stuff. Hang on. Configure token. No. Open permissions. Create map notes. No. Modify configuration settings. That's for modules. Upload new files.
I really have no idea. I don't need to add a new file. I just want to pick one from the existing.
It uses file browser or something like that.
Okay, I clicked that one. Saved configuration. You should have authority now.
It's not the end of the world if I can't. It just will make it easier. Otherwise, they're going to look like the same thing. It'll be weird.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. No problem.
All right, that worked.
Good. Tony,
And I'm okay to start whenever you guys are ready.
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Yep.
Are you there, Tony?
I got the important parts in, so.
I just have one question.
Yes, sir.
Because for my spells, it says I get 5 cantrips and 2 first level spells. But for my spell book, I get 10 cantrips and
Correct.
5 first level spells. Is
Right.
5 and 2 just the prepared, and then the spell book is the spell book?
Correct. So at
Okay.
any time you have that prepared per day, but your knowledge is far outweighs what you're able to cast per day. Like your spell book will be filled to the brim as we keep going.
Got it. Just making sure I had it down right.
Tony, are you
Sweet.
muted?
I was. Hello.
Yes, that's what I was trying to figure out while people were seeing if we're starting. How are you doing, sir?
I'm alright. Happy Sunday to everyone.
Happy Sunday to you too. You sound tired.
Yes. A little bit, but it's alright.
I'm glad we didn't start at 8 a.m.
Yeah.
That's what
You
I
bet.
wanted to get away from.
You would have seen a very tired Tony.
Yes. So, who
Everyone's
wants to
doing
do...
alright?
Yes, sir. How was the week for everybody?
It was great.
Mundane. I actually went to the escape room today.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, we were
What do you escape from?
from the room.
It's a puzzle room.
Yeah, we were 1.5 minutes on the clock. Basically 60 minutes to get out, and we were 1.5 minutes left. But we finished it.
Oh, nice.
Hey,
Alrighty, who wants to do a short recap of what happened last time?
I'll have to pass it off to somebody else. I'm still working on this.
I can do it.
okay.
Okay. So, do I just start now? Just
You
now?
can start it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, Let me just open just this for a second. So, previously, all 5 of us went to the magical school, Magambia. There, with pouring rain, we met Teacher Ott, who was our interviewer for, well, as an entrance sort of test, I assume? Doesn't really matter. After a short introduction, he asked us a series of questions, namely to describe ourselves, who we want to be, what our aspirations are, and the like. Then he presented us with a series of logical and odd tests, which most of us completed, almost all of us. And,
Did anyone fail?
Hmm?
Did anyone fail the tests?
Well, I don't know.
I believe someone gave up.
I gave up. Victoria gave up on the first lighting of the candle one.
You were allowed to refuse some of the tests if you wished, and I
Yeah.
believe you gave good reason for doing so. But I'm asking, did anyone outright fail?
They didn't say we did, so I'm gonna go with no.
No.
Okay.
And Victoria didn't give up on the first one either because Ilea lit her candle with fire.
That wasn't Victoria. That was, I don't remember who. But anyways,
That was Samshu.
yeah.
Oh, no, because I stole the fire from the other person. Whoop. Well, not stole, I
Anyways.
borrowed. Anyway.
It's all good.
After the tests, we were sent to the dorms, to the, let me just see the name, to the Spire dorm. And along the way, we met Essie, who handed us a few umbrellas and introduced herself as a student, our senior, and showed us a bit around, showed us the dorm, and we met a few other individuals there, namely Anchorroot. Nobody bothered to write the catfolk name, so
His
Him,
name
I
is...
didn't remember it.
That's okay. I have it all in the journal for you. You should be able to access it under students.
Izire, I think it is. And Ignacy as well, which are just some of the students that we've met. Then we decided to go to the dining hall where we also met Heros, or at least the rest of the party did, as my character knew him. And he proceeded to tell that he was kind of done with the school. I guess we'll see about that in the future.
Mm-hmm.
In the dining hall, they mentioned that we can sell fruits there and that we have a few meals. They also mentioned something about beads, which we later on went to the I can't read the name because I'm in the way. To the powder
Powder pile.
which is like a store for students where they can obtain materials, resources, everything they need, and they can also sell treasures there.
Mhm.
And I think that was pretty much it. I can do sort of more condensed recaps in the future if you wish to.
It's absolutely up to you and whoever is willing to do it. Thank you. Sometimes it's like pulling teeth to get players to remember what happened last time, and it's just like, it's not my story. I want to see how much you're engaged with what's happening, and if you omit something or don't tend to remember something, I might engage you then. But I want to see what parts of what's happening that you're actually picking as a highlight.
Nice.
Mhm.
I was going to volunteer to do the recaps and, keep that down. I'm terrible at note taking, but I'm fine at recapping. And I'm happy to do that, but I have a feeling that what I remember and enjoy about it is probably different than other people's, just based on our play
Good.
session last time.
Good.
Which is a good thing.
I hope it is different because I want to hear each of you give a recap at some time of the sessions. I want to know who's picking up on what and who enjoys what. This is how I find out. So I have you at the Spire dorm again, and it's almost nighttime. Also, I found out the answer. Both washrooms are multi-purpose co-eds, so
Makes sense.
I would have labeled one men women, but they don't do that here. And across from them are the the washrooms or lavatories and stuff. I just assume like people are one or the other, but that might not be how it is. I didn't see any indication of it, but treat it as though it is your home. That's all I can say. And I'm pretty sure I put map tokens that were visible to you. So if you go into the rooms, let's say you go into this room right here, you should see whose room it is.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wanted to make
Hover
sure.
in the book.
I wanted to make sure this time you knew where you were going and who was where without me prompting you, because you seemed very inquisitive as you were going all around this dorm like it was a dungeon or something, and it's just like, no, this isn't that type of campaign. This isn't what it is.
Each person's room. Who lives
I didn't want to, but it was the only way to get light everywhere.
Yeah, so I put light everywhere this time as well.
Great. Because to be honest with you, I'm perfectly happy if we don't have tokens on there and we just theater the mind it with a reference.
Oh, we can do that too, but unfortunately I need to put tokens here for specific reasons.
Gotcha.
So it's time to choose your rooms, and there are 6 vacant rooms. And I will show you one there,
Whoa.
one there, one there, one there, one here, and one over there.
I'll go check out the one this way.
Mm-hmm.
Is it this room here?
Yep.
Perfect. It has a window.
I would take this room, honestly.
Okay.
It's a bit secluded. It's got some bones.
There we go. No window, just like home.
Those are a welcoming present from somebody.
Is this a window?
Yep, if you can, it should be able to see through it. Let's see what's wrong.
Well,
That one's too fancy. Ugh. I'll do
Let's
this
see.
one.
Light restriction, none. Does that work? No. Sight restriction, none. There, now it's a window.
well, it's a window in the wrong location.
It's fine. It's fine.
Dear God, I did it to the wrong one.
Just move the window. It's good.
I apologize.
I'll never know.
Where were the 3 rooms again? I had the overlay.
6
I
rooms.
didn't see you ping.
6 rooms. Hang on. Let me fix this.
I mean, it's fine.
Yeah. I thought I selected the purple one.
Is
There you
there another one within a window?
Yeah.
Yes, that's the one Tony was looking at up here.
No, not that one.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
This
and
way.
Yep. As you go down this hall, you see this well-rendered drawing of a black and white mask of Nethys, the god of magic, adorns the wall at the end of the hall, right before the washroom.
Nice.
All right, I'll take this one with a window.
Who needs windows?
I do. I need
The
sunlight.
person who wants to get out.
Tree.
So, Samshu, you're gonna take this one?
I'm joking.
Yep.
You don't have to.
All right.
Which room is
Okay,
not?
did somebody take this one?
Hi.
No one has. No, you keep moving.
This one, I mean.
Yeah.
Can
yeah,
we
yeah.
is there anything that would be against just letting us have vision?
Yes.
Oh.
there are things.
What if we're getting murdered in the room?
That's
Yeah,
that's
what about
one of the
troll in
things.
dungeon?
So
Trolls in the dungeon.
the dorms are used several times. So there
Privacy.
Okay.
are reasons, and I don't.
No,
want
it's good. I just wanna look to see if we can, so that we can see what we're allowed to see. So I'll research that later.
That's okay. There are certain elements of the story I also have to conceal here too.
That makes sense.
I mean,
I just when I walk up a hallway or something like that, the whole screen goes black except for a little sliver. So a little weird.
no, there is a setting in the that allows for a token to basically display everything that it has seen. So as you're exploring,
the fog of
you
war,
want the
yeah.
fog of war. You want the fog of war.
Yeah,
That
that'll
I
do it
can
too.
do. That I will do that. Yes. Hang on.
Yeah.
Hang on. Okay, move your tokens around now.
Yep.
Okay.
There we
Right.
go.
Happy. Happiness.
Now I don't have short-term memory loss.
You literally will be living here. You'll be coming back a lot. So, let's finalize some things with some map notes.
This is I choose this.
Okay.
Unless somebody already chose it.
Stay in your rooms, children, for the rooms
Okay, I'll
that
go
you
back.
choose. Yes.
But Dad.
Yeah. Do this for me. Help Daddy.
Birthday.
All right. Let's see here. Spire dorm.
Is the one opposite to me also available?
The one opposite to you is Hyabrim's room. That's Flyboy. He's got like little wings and stuff set up there, and you can hear periodic thuds on the roof. That's him trying to fly.
You got it.
Just him falling every other hour.
Does this
Well-
window open?
You can open it. Again, I apologize. I did the settings wrong. Let me
Oh,
get
no,
to
no,
it.
you're good.
Nope.
I
that's-
was just curious if it did from a description point of view.
There you go. Yeah, you see the little tower? He actually jumps 60 feet up in the air when he's near this little tower. And he falls 60 feet, and he takes no damage.
Cool. So he's basically me at level 3.
No, it's the tower.
Well, I can do that at level 3 anywhere. So cool.
Oh, okay.
Preview on level 3.
Yes. All right, let's see here. So we get Victoria. There's your little map note. This, you can see that this is now Victoria's room.
Mhm.
A14. Samshu. Everyone knows everyone's name. You don't have short-term memory loss there.
Ooh.
Mhm.
I think
We'll
you
get 'em.
should get. Oh my god. Leah. Someone was getting yelled at.
Was my son. He likes to climb on our deck's railing, but if he falls off, he lands in mulch and then he gets hurt. But he still does it anyways.
There's Leah's.
Put gravel down there, he'll stop doing it.
You say that. He's got a lot of cuts on his back. He always falls on his back, too. I'm like, yeah.
All right, Disco. Where are you
Oh
going?
yes. I guess which room isn't occupied at this point?
All right. It will be this room, this room. Or this
Disco
room.
needs a window, yeah?
Yeah, I'll take the bottom.
Okay.
Excellent.
All right, let me mark this as your room. Because this is important character building stuff.
Do we need vision on the map notes to see them?
Nope, I don't think so. Unless you're not in the room itself. They only display...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we do need vision. That's what it is.
Yeah.
You can actually go into the journal, and they're all displayed there as well. Because at this point, you've explored most of the, if not all of the rooms. And is there anything you would like to do with your first night in the dorms? Do you want to use the washrooms? Do you want to take, like, a refreshing dip or whatnot?
Yeah, I think I would try to find a washroom, and I don't know. I really look around.
Okay.
I'm really short on stuff, so I probably want to just do a quick sweep of the area for lost and found.
Ah, yeah, of course, of course.
Or lost in mine is probably the way I would think of it.
Mm-hmm. Just let me know what room you're doing it in and whatnot.
Okay. Washrooms are at the end over here.
Yep, at either end.
I guess Victoria would also.
All right, let's keep this PG-13.
Nice. Yep, I'm.
So
That's good.
Yep. By now, you're starting to see that I tend to do things with tokens to try to engage you.
Well, you might want to leave that on then, because.
Meh.
Yeah.
Oh lord.
All right. So, what does the washroom look like?
So the washroom
Just like-
itself is filled with laundry, kept slightly cooler than the west bath that you've already been in, which is very humid. This large bath sees less use from the residents, as does the laundry room to the south, where Victoria is. The east bath has a few heaps of clothes that have been here for months, which no one has claimed. Oh, there are 3 people in the washroom now. Disco,
Yeah.
do you want to come into the washroom too?
I don't need to wash.
Okay. So,
I'm gonna
Samshu.
polish that later.
Samshu. Yep, as you're
far?
taking your bath, little friends come to join you.
No, game is paused.
Yep,
Oh, there you go. That's why.
there's a
Right.
reason the game is paused.
Oh.
All right. There
As
are
you s-
frogs.
Yep, we're gonna show them to you because these are little origami frogs. Someone has a mechanical keyboard, and we
I
are
do,
going
but-
to roll the initiatives.
Might have been. And
Evil
whoa,
frogs.
must bonk. Still on the same day.
Oh, this is at nighttime. Your first night here.
Oh, did our No, my dice is fine. Oh. Hmm. I don't like the carousel.
Eh,
You can
Where are
actually
you?
turn it off.
Yeah, I know. I just
there.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
Oh no.
Well, I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah,
Taking
because
a bath, not looking for frogs.
the frogs were looking for you, unfortunately.
They sure are.
So, as we begin, Victoria, you're settling in and whatnot, and inside you start to see what appear to be like little pieces of paper hopping all over the place, kind of crawling out of the laundry.
And they seem like hostile? Do they seem like they're approaching?
They seem like they are approaching the person in the bath.
Okay. Well, for now, I'll delay until further.
I will move you in initiative then. Alright, Spellskein is gonna come forward into the water. Ribbit. And it's gonna use its little crane glide, and it's gonna fly through the air. And then it's gonna look at Samshu here, very innocently, and give them a paper cut. Miss.
I noticed this little frog trying to give me a paper cut.
Oh, definitely. They come right at you.
Rude.
Yep. Glide. Paper cut.
Paper cut.
As it slashes into your skin for 4 points of damage, and now there is blood in the water.
There is.
Oh.
I'm squishy.
Then I'm
Alright.
gonna go after them.
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna die to frogs.
Okay, so I assume I still have my stuff near me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna quickly draw my short bow. And I'm gonna designate this frog to devise a stratagem. So let me just
Okay.
I think I can just do all the arrows.
Mm-hmm. T for target.
I did.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that most...
Okay, I'll use my third action to attack with that roll.
Okay.
For
Oh, dear.
4 damage.
4 points of damages to the paper frog. As Samshu, now not only are there frogs, someone is shooting arrows into the tub.
Try to get away from them as quickly as possible.
I'm straight up not having a good time.
That's my turn.
Disco, you hear yelling coming from the bathroom.
Huh. I wonder why they're so loud in the bath. I should go take a look. And I will use all 3 of my actions if, well, let's see. $25. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 will get me there.
Okie dokie. You're pretty sure you heard an arrow go off. Leah.
Let's see. Well, all I can see right now is just this one over here. So I'm gonna on this one right here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look, put my bag back over my shoulder and try to look through it to see if I can figure anything out about it. So that's my exploit vulnerability thingy, and it also is a recall knowledge check at the same time.
Yep.
That's pretty snazzy.
I forgot to roll my... I can also roll.
Did that work?
I saw nothing.
Yeah, nothing in chat.
Oh my god. Okay, nothing works because we're on a.
Yeah.
You're 2 versions behind on my my macros for PF2E. So hold on just a second. I'll fix it.
No problem.
I'll just roll it. I'll just roll it. Hold on.
That's fine. Make sure it's a blind roll, please. So this is one of the reasons why I do little combats like this that don't really mean much other than, can we get through it? One of the primary things that I try to train you to do as we go through is to make it as efficient as possible. And as we find these little problems along the way, I'll try to solve them for when we get to the battles that matter. Alright, you're taking a look at this frog, and the first thing that comes to mind is origami frog. They're probably magical.
Okay. Do they have a weakness?
They're made of paper.
That's something I get to know.
Yep. They're made of paper you suspect may be fire, but there are a lot of immunities that come with this creature. They don't have any blood, so they're probably immune to bleed. They're probably constructs.
Okay, I will. To be more specific, I'm trying to figure out whether I get my personal antithesis or my mortal weakness, and I only get mortal weakness if they have an exploitable weakness that I can use.
I cannot tell you whether you have failed or not, but I can tell you that you've discerned no weakness for certain.
Okay. Well, I need to know if I have succeeded because it literally makes the whole thing work.
All right, failure.
Okay, so I can only use personal antithesis anyway. There we go.
Okay.
Boom. All right, I'm going to move up to it, and I'm going to stab it with my rapier.
Okay. All right, that is a hit. As you skewer the little froggy. 9 points of damage. Wow.
Yep. What did I roll? A 6?
6 plus.
Yep.
Rolled a 5 plus 4.
Yeah, plus my normal empowerment on my implement, and then the buff I get from exploiting.
This frog looks badly ripped.
Okay, that's my turn. That's all
All right.
3 actions.
Yep. I was just waiting on you to pass the turn.
Oh, what do I need to do?
Yep, there you go.
Okay, sorry, I haven't used this thing before, so.
That's
Good.
that is one of the reasons that we do combat, sir. To get us into the regular motions. All right, so this spell scheme was looking at you and just got badly hurt, and it's just like, no, and retreats under some laundry. Samshu.
Hooray! Magic missile.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's night. It's not like I'm not going to be able to sleep after this. 2 to the left one and 1 to the right one. So I'll do 2 to the left first.
Okay.
Boop. And then, did it do the thing? Oh, damage. Here we go. Damage.
Mm-hmm. You can also use the dice roller to roll all 3 at once. Or you can tap the damage button 2 more times.
Oh, the 1d4 here? Boop.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
You get 3 missiles if you're using all 3 actions.
Yeah, but wouldn't I have to roll for each of them?
Yes. That is what I am explaining. You can tap the damage button 2 more times, or you can roll all 3 of them at
Hit
once.
myself!
Yes.
Ow.
This
Don't do
yet,
that.
Yet another reason we practice.
T. Target.
Mm-hmm.
Why damage no?
I gotcha.
Okay.
You focus on making the other rolls.
Alright then. Then...
Remember, with the dice tray, you can do 3d4 plus 3 and roll it all at once, if you'd rather do it that way.
I'll just do it like this for now, but probably for next time.
No sweat.
So 3 more damage to the one on the left.
Mm-hmm.
And then... 3 damage to the one on the right.
Okay.
Pew pew pew. And that's all 3 of my actions.
Okay.
Moving on. Do the carousel thing?
Nope.
Why?
There should be a little arrow that you can use to pass your turn. You can also go to the little fist tab and do it that way at the bottom.
I am lost on both those things you said.
Okay.
Yeah, the mod that splits it removed the next button on the other
Oh,
one.
that's very unhelpful. I'll have to remove the mod then.
That is fine.
All right.
Oh, does this enter? There it is. Okay.
There
I found
you
the first
go.
one. Okay,
Yep,
that's even easier. Cool.
All right, so this one's undamaged. It's going to fly forward. And target Leah. Sharp edge. Give you a paper cut. Miss. Ooh, crit miss.
Yup.
All right, this one's badly injured. It's going to jump out of the tub and crawl back into the laundry from whence it came. This one is also injured. It is going to go back into a pile of laundry and regret its decisions. Victoria.
All right. Well, I'm gonna target the last one, also with devise a stratagem.
Okay.
Yep. Second action to roll it.
So you're
And,
taking this, what is it, this short bow, and you're just trying to skewer an origami frog.
Yes. Yes, totally. And
Hey, watch where you're shooting here. I'm standing here.
don't worry, and I'll shoot again.
Okay. Miss.
Ah.
As the arrow goes wide and goes into a pile of laundry.
They're really hard to hit.
You think?
Disco. There was spell casting and yelling and weapons. There's a lot of things that go on in the bathroom.
Oh, this is just a normal day in the bathroom.
Lunch really got to us.
Tony muted?
Yeah, he's muted.
I was muted. That makes 50.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, why are you all pixelated? I don't understand.
He just...
And I ask, why are you yelling as a free action?
I'll point at the little evil-looking origami frog.
Okay.
We're
I think
getting attacked by laundry.
I see that it is in my vision. So I'm gonna cast do nothing because I can't use divine lens against a creature like that. What I will do is recall knowledge nature if I've seen anything like this in the rainforest.
Sure. All right. You've seen no animal like this. You're very certain it is a construct of some kind.
Very strange. That's my turn.
Okay. Leah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna. That one next to me, it's badly injured. I see.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna stab it.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know why I did that.
That's okay. I can reveal it. Or I could if the module let me. Reveal to every... There we go. It pops down.
There we
So
go.
21 is a
Boom.
hit. 7 damages.
7.
That's all the HP it had. As you unfold this piece of paper and you see like 2 big rips in the hole. In the paper itself, the paper plane, and it's just, it ribbits its last ribbit.
I would like to search where I saw the other ones buried into the laundry to
No
find them.
prop. Yep. You can give me, you're out of initiative now, and you can give me a burst perception or whatnot. There is a woman bleeding inside of the bathtub.
I got
There's a
paper
tree
cut between
behind
my
you?
Fingers.
Yeah, irrelevant. I'm gonna keep trying to find these.
Okay.
At least there's no persistent bleed.
So, are you okay?
I grab a towel to like cover the paper cuts in between my fingers. I'll be fine.
I can make
Yeah.
you like a quick potion that could close that wound.
I don't think that's necessary.
So when I don't
All right.
prompt the DC for a roll, I do imply
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Moving stuff around damage rolls and all that crap. So give me a
that's
moment.
okay. Yep. That's why we get into the habit of things. But I can tell you with that roll that you're finding like people's old laundry and whatnot. Stuff that people didn't want to claim that has been here too long.
All right. Well, I'd like to go pick a piece of that one that we killed and put it in my bag.
Yep. This is yours. You own a piece of paper.
Where did they come from? From the laundry? And
No.
Where
Knows?
they went back to?
Victoria's gonna check, like, she saw like one of them go here, so she's gonna check
We should
here.
try and find him.
Yeah.
Hey, now I gotta go to the other bath. You got blood in this one.
Yeah, that's my fault.
You didn't move.
I was attacked by paper. I was expecting a
happened
nice
here?
bath. Paper.
Wait. And I
Paper.
walk out.
Wait, Disco, come back. I'll shine your
okay.
little ball.
I will try to look in the other pile.
Okay.
I'm looking for the I don't remember the term for the person who runs the dorms.
The RA?
The RA. I'm gonna get the RA.
Alright. Yeah, you can find let's see here. I believe she's here. Essie, yes.
Lawful tree ruining our fun.
Alright, Samshu, you dig through the laundry and the only thing you get is just like things are crusty and it's just like, ugh, it's been here too
Oh.
long.
I'm gonna rinse off my hands back in the bath.
Oh. With the blood.
Looks
Yeah,
like nobody
wrapped
took
it in the
care of
towel,
this
it's
place.
He did say it was less used than the others.
Uh-huh.
Very much less used.
We should clean it up, then we'll have our own private bath.
Yeah, agreed.
And also, I won't get attacked while taking a bath.
Yeah, maybe not today. Just
I need sleep. I'm a wizard. I'm already almost half dead. Yes, upon my failed search and clean hands, I would quickly rinse off anything left and get out of the room before I get more paper cuts in between my fingers.
No problem. If you keep searching, you do find a piece of linen that looks unusual. One of you. Doesn't matter who.
Oh, I was about to say,
I would have kept
wouldn't
looking for something usable. I need more clothes.
Okay.
yeah, well,
I wouldn't have kept looking. I would have left after like, nope, not here.
Yeah, but with at least two of you searching, yes, you would find this piece of linen that looks very unusual. It doesn't look like dirty laundry. It looks like some sort of hand wrap.
Well, who found it?
Doesn't matter. Either of you.
both of us at the
Well,
same
because if Alea found it, I wouldn't tell anybody. That's why.
Oh, okay. I'll need a perception check, blind roll from Victoria then, because I didn't get
Alright.
one, I don't think. Of course you tie.
meet and beat.
Yeah, I have a +6 to perception, so.
Yep. I'm sorry, you both find it.
Like at the same time.
Yes.
All right. I'm like, ooh, look, a headband. I need one of those.
It is a bit odd, but keep it by you. Might be important later.
Okay, I'll do that. Oh, look. Put it in my backpack.
Okay, I will put it in your backpack, and I am going to... Yep, there you go.
I'll look at that later.
Oh, didn't post. That's weird. I am very confused by that. That will post. I guess because it's mystified. But yeah, the
I
night
got it.
is... Yep. The night is otherwise uneventful.
I'm gonna go find Essie.
Yeah. You and
Seriously, you're coming in here to tell us it's our place to live, and I get attacked by laundry in a filthy room? Who's running this place? The very
Attacked by laundry, you say? And she just looks at you. I don't think any of the laundry has been sitting there that long.
well, maybe you should stop thinking and go look at the evidence.
All right, she'll head over to the eastern washroom and look around. And she tells you, "Oh, those are the Academy's defenses. They're spell skeins. They must not have recognized you as students yet because you haven't spent a night here."
Well, maybe you might want to give us a warning before you do that. Someone could have got real hurt. Also, why is there so much laundry in here?
I can only imagine that some lazy people have left it and abandoned them.
All right, well, know what I'm going to do tomorrow. Well, dude, shall we go to the other bathroom? Oh, wait, hold on. Essie, is the other bathroom full of dirty laundry and things that want to hurt us?
It should not be. That is the one I usually use. The magic keeps the
Okay,
water...
that just means it's all disorganized and full of your things. Okay, gotcha.
No, the magic keeps the water fresh and warm.
All right, well, I'm going to go do that, and I hope I don't see you until the morning. Bye-bye.
What an odd girl.
So she's just gonna quietly go back to her room.
Oh,
So, enough
Samshu,
bathing
are
for
you
one
alright? Essie says as she goes over and takes a look at you.
day. No, I'm like, I'll be fine. As I hold like the towel, I don't think it's too much blood. I mean, it's just paper cuts. But anyway,
No,
no. Anyway, I'm
And-
like, yeah, I'm fine. Just gonna go sleep it off. It'll be fine. No,
Oh my god, the tree's
Tree.
like, no.
tree. I'm just
No.
trying to get into my room. How's it going, Disco?
and yeah, I mean, 3 actions does a burst, right?
Yeah.
2 action does the D8 by 8.
Yep, D8 plus 8 per level.
Take back 13 points of healing.
As my wounds heal up, I'm like, thanks. They were just paper cuts, but I
Much
appreciate
better.
the effort.
So
He just leaves.
That
What nice
sounds
neighbors.
like you.
Well,
Hey, Bramble, I'm going to try this macro again real quick, so
Yeah.
just let me know if you get it.
Yeah.
Victoria is
I
also
can
gonna go into her room.
remove
Nope,
the
It did not
pixelization.
work.
Sims.
Yes.
Yep.
I too am gonna test something real quick.
No sweat. Now's the time to
Okay,
do
so
it
cantrips.
because... Yep. You guys are
Because
going to
spells
get...
you can only use once per profession.
Yes. You guys are going to... Oh, I saw that. The esoteric lore and the DC, the level, the success. Yep. I saw that.
Cool, thanks.
No
The
problem.
difference in there's 2 minor versions ahead that change the API entirely. Annoying.
I do apologize. I will keep things updated as
Oh, that's-
best I can.
That's not on you. That's on people, putting major changes in minor updates.
So,
All right.
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take a bath.
You're able to get clean with no problem. However, there are stacks of everyone's laundry there, though they are folded and clean.
I'm gonna rifle through them. Anything look like it would be my size?
There are a few things that would be your size, yes.
Okay. If I'm the only one in here, then I would like to take some.
Yep. There's
Maybe like one pair.
Yeah, there's nothing. There's no one or nothing stopping you. No frogs attack you here.
Good. Is there a robe of any kind?
There are no robes because I have to explain how things happen in a jungle that rains and there's tons and tons of humidity. There are coverings or like little nightgowns or things like that, but a full-on robe would that would be very, very uncomfortable in a place like this, especially with the humidity, even at night.
Yeah, I live in Florida. I'm very aware.
Mm-hmm. So,
all right then. Well,
yep.
I'm gonna go listen at the front of all the doors and see if anybody's still awake.
Yeah, people are just going on about the. I didn't put Essie's door on. That was great. Her door is always open.
All right. Well, I can see everybody's going down, so I'm gonna just bring my little familiar dude with me and go to bed.
Okay. Yeah, most of the people tend to stay up either studying or whatnot, but it's your first night here, so it's understandable that you guys want to go to bed after the long travel and whatnot. And tomorrow you get a full day of rest before any assignments happen. Also a chance to purchase the things you need if you need them. So, on your character sheets,
before I go to sleep, I'd like to try and identify these.
Yep.
This hand wrap thingy.
It takes 10 minutes.
Okay. Do I need to check or anything?
You do. I will need a blind roll, please.
Which skill?
You may choose Arcana, Nature, Occultism, or Religion.
Nope.
All right. So you're looking at the wraps, and
that should be one less.
Okay.
I didn't turn my thing off.
That's quite all right. So you're looking at the wraps, and you're not quite sure what they are.
Okay. Just keep them in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go to sleep.
All right. If you look at the first page of your character sheet, you're going to see a little bed that says Rest for the Night right next to your graphical icon, right underneath your current and max HP. You guys can click that, and you'll automatically get back the spells that you've used and the HP that is due to you by level times Constitution.
Minimum 1.
Yep.
Preparing spells is nightly, right? So I could like swap out a cantrip.
Yes.
I'm trying to find where it says it.
Spell book should be right on top for you because you are a prepared caster.
Oh, I was just saying in the thing for swapping out spells, like what I prepare and whatnot. What is it? You see for free, must I prepare? Okay, never mind.
Mm-hmm.
All good. I think fire would be useful.
Yep, you can
Twice
click on.
today, probably.
Yep, you can click on spell preparation. There you go, you got it.
Yep.
All right. So, I'm going to move you forward towards morning, and no one is going to bother you guys today because they know you need your day of rest before you begin your first of the 5 days of assignments. So you are free to go about campus as you wish.
Can I find Catman?
Oh, Cheshire? Yeah, he's probably sleeping somewhere, but you can find him easily. He's not working. He's not doing any studying.
Okay, I'd like to find him, but we'll wait and see what everybody else wants to do.
No sweat. How about this?
Uh.
How about we all roll initiative and we do resolve things that way? That way it's easiest. And it looks like you begin, Leah. You can defer and go last or deter to someone else. It's up to you.
Sorry, I don't know. I don't think I was holding my button down. I'll
That's
go
okay.
last.
Okay, I'll move you last. So, Samshu, you're first. What would you like to do with the day of rest? Do you want to buy some additional spells at the store? Do you think you'll need some equipment to help prepare you with these prerequisites? Or do you want to just go around, socialize, maybe get to know some of the people in the dorm that you've met, maybe meet some new people? It's up to you. Is Crow muted?
I am muted.
God.
Huzzah.
Yes.
Alright, I probably going to get some food in the morning. That sounds like something I would do.
Okay. So you can definitely, let's take you to the map, and I'm going to do this little thing, unlink to scene, so we're free to move about as we like. You can go down to the dining hall from the Spire dorm. So you guys, yep, you guys would be down there.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, dining hall's right there. Nice.
Yep,
Oop.
right next to the
Right
sun
across the
dorm.
street.
Still raining outside.
Oh, yep, always raining.
Carrying that sweet free silk umbrella I got.
Yep.
But yeah, just go grab some food. I'd probably take it to go and head back to my dorm room.
No problem. One of the chefs says hello to you and asks how you're doing and how you're adjusting.
No, I'm just saying, so far so good. Still learning everything.
And she says, well, if you ever need anything or need someone to talk to, you're free to come back anytime when you eat.
I'll be sure to. That time just leave.
Mm-hmm.
Back to the dorm. Yeah, guess that'd be it for the morning at least.
No sweat. I'm just talking about, in general, what you do with your day, with your downtime activity. I'm not going to do a play-by-play of every hour of every day.
Okay. Fair enough. Then, I don't know, I guess, obviously eat 2 times, probably, and then, wander around? Sounds like a good thing to do. Wander around the campus?
Absolutely.
See what I can see?
Yep. There are a lot of things to see, in fact, and you can see some students engaged in their activities. You can see their museum, the Warden House, the archives. Professor OT is hard at work. The greenhouse. All the different little houses and disciplines. And the Welcome Walk, one of the most colorful places in the whole academy. And the 10 surrounding warriors that have been idolized around the campus.
Ooh. I'm interested in both the warriors and the museum, but I will venture to those on a different day.
No sweat.
But yeah, that's probably it. Just wander around, try to get lay of the land so I know where I'm going.
Mm-hmm. All right, Victoria, you are next. What would you like to do with your day?
All right. Well, also probably just grab something to eat at the dining hall.
Mm-hmm.
And I would try to find Essie if I can.
Oh yeah, that's easy
Sure.
enough.
Yeah.
She's
And
all
general-
around the dorm.
Yeah. and I would generally want to ask her more questions about the prerequisite, like what kind of tasks they are, and pretty much what do they entail and stuff like that.
Well, she answers your question as best she can without giving away the assignment. Basically, you'll be helping the people of the Magambia, and we've talked to several individuals. They could be citizens, they could be professors, they could be students themselves, and your assignment will be directly related to helping them, which is the tradition of our academy. The whole reason why we're taught magic is to help others. That, in essence, is the strength of thousands, and that's the lesson that we have to teach you, that with this power comes the greatest responsibility of helping your fellow man.
All right. Well, I'll thank her and generally excuse myself.
All right, she'll throw you onto the roof, 60 feet up, as you land on the roof, passing by one of the spires.
What?
Yeah, and then she jumps up with you about 60 feet and then lands safely on the roof and says, like, this is what those spires are for or whatnot, in case you need some place to think, or just want to practice jumping up in the air and falling without damage. It's a pretty fun thing.
Interesting, but warn me next time, okay?
Ah, yes, of course.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go down, and I would probably want to go to the library, to the Archhorn Library.
Okay.
Here, want to see what it entails, what is there.
Well, it looks kind of like it's abandoned, almost.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's, there are little signs and everything that say, do not enter.
Then I shall not. I guess.
Oh, an invitation.
Oh, no!
Yeah. Let's start with the troublemaking on our first day. I
Technically
guess
the second
then-
day.
Yeah. We should have gone here the first day. I guess then probably in the shifting greenhouse, maybe there's something interesting to see there.
From what you can see, there are samples from all around the world, not just the Magabia jungle. And they're growing magical plants as well as regular plants to be used in experiments and projects. A lot of the professors there seem intensely interested in some of the magical plants that they have been growing for almost a lifetime.
Well, I think I would spend the day pretty much examining the plants there and possibly asking some questions about certain plants.
Oh yeah, the professors as well as the students are happy to entertain you.
That's pretty much it.
Okay. Disco, how about you? How are you going to spend your day of downtime before the assignment begins?
I think Disco will definitely head to the shifting greenhouse
Okay.
and observe what a Leshy is.
Ah, yes, you want to go to the Leshy Gardens then.
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh, there's two of them.
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't see it. Yeah, that's where my attention would be for most of the day.
No sweat. Many of the Leshies there are going to look at you and ask if you're a Leshy too.
I have no idea.
Yeah, they seem intensely interested in what you are, and many of them are confused.
You should be. Can I roll a nature to see if I understand what Leshies are?
Oh, absolutely. You know what Leshies are.
Okay. And I think throughout the day I'll just ask about this assignment as much as they can tell me, and is there anything in the air that would help me, or in the greenhouse that I can procure to help me through tomorrow's situation.
Oh, they tell you you'll probably need some chicken feed and something to hold them in. They don't say what though.
I'll keep that in mind. And then, if that's the case, I guess I will head to the shifting greenhouse and see if there's any like loose seeds that they can spare.
Like dry husks and things like that in the rubbish bin
Exactly.
or the compost. Yeah, they do have
Yeah, yeah.
compost and stuff that
Nice.
they don't typically feed to like farm animals or to like domesticated animals. They just kind of use it as mulch, but you can find mulch.
Maybe might not be the way to go about it then. They do not feed that to the domesticated animals. And tell you what, for the last bit, I'll probably head to the powder pile
Okay.
and see if they have any feed as well as animal range cages.
Mm-hmm. So Zolkan is there, and he greets you, and he says like, "Hello, hello."
Hello again.
What you need?
I need feed for chickens.
It's not a
And-
barn.
Well, you have items, right?
Yes.
You have anything that can produce feed for chickens?
And he looks at the rations he has and some other things. He goes like, no, food for people.
Isn't food just food? I'm very confused.
Hmm.
Very well. How about anything to capture animals?
Oh, yes. You need what you need. You need net.
That sounds good.
He shows you like an insect collecting kit and some other things. I'll leave it at your discretion at what you want to take, how big you want like the equipment, or if you want a full-on trap.
Those sound pretty cool. Are there any snares in here
Yes, there are snares.
that are not hostile?
Maybe you'll have to look under snares.
I will look it up now.
Okay.
And that's where I'll spend my day.
All right. So, Liette, you are last as requested. What would you like to do with your first day of downtime?
Well, the first thing I want to do is try to find Kitty Boy. And yes, I know he has a name.
Cheshire. He is in your student folder. I will never take...
Oh, I know his
away.
name. I'm just not going to use it.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I'm sorry. I get confused when people are literal.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to play Aaliyah as though she doesn't remember people's names, so...
No sweat. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I want to try and find Kitty Boy and, start up a conversation with him and goad him into using his kitty cat magic to identify this item that I have.
He looks at you and just smiles and says like, better people than you have tried to make Cheshire work.
Not asking you to work. I'm asking you to share some information.
Information
You got the
is
best
work.
magic means you know about it already.
And he looks at it, says like, it's a piece of cloth.
Wow, your cat eyes are super observant.
I know. And he puts a piece of mango in his mouth.
Okay. Well, I'll remember this. You have a good day. And walk away. I want to try and find somebody that can help me
Mhm.
with this. If I need to knock on all the doors, I will.
Okay. Yeah. Do you want me to take you back to the dorm and start knocking on doors?
Why don't you just take me, counterclockwise?
All right. You can start at Anchorroot's room.
Hey, Anchorroot.
And she comes to the door.
Yeah.
Hello, friend. Hello.
Hello. Listen, I know you have a lot of bones in here and they speak, and I was wondering if you could listen to them for me for just a moment and
Oh,
tell me
yes.
what they say.
Yep, yep. And she brings you over to the bones she has over displayed and whatnot and says, like, yes, yes, ask your question.
Okay, while I do that, though, I pull out the cloth and I say, I found this around, and it feels weird to me, and I was just wondering if you could take a look at it and tell me what it is. And I hand her the cloth while I touch the bones.
Yeah, yeah. And she looks at it and touches it. Yes, yes, I sense magic. It's magic thing.
It is, it is. Do you know what kind of magic?
And she goes, I do blind roll. Yeah. Yes. Yes, I know what is.
Well,
Hang
I'll
on.
tell you what.
There you
I
go.
would have this whole conversation in Knoll.
Oh, yes. Yes, of course.
Oh wow, look at that. Anchor, you really are very smart.
Oh, thank
should
you.
Have a little bit more confidence in yourself.
Confidence.
Yep. Yeah. It's what happens whenever you feel like you want to run away, but you don't.
Oh, Anchor Root has already failed.
No, we don't fail. We just get another opportunity to learn. And then I walk out the door.
She starts crying.
That's what would happen. All right. Well, cool. Got that. Then I would want to go get some food and then go to the real library first.
Okay.
Whichever one that is. I imagine the Heron Archives, maybe?
You can go to the Heron Archives. There is a partial library there, and Professor OT is there as well.
Okay. I probably would have found Essie and asked her where I can go to read some books.
And she gives you a couple locations like Whistle Tower, Indigo Hall, Heron Archives, Timeless Hall. Can't go to the Archon library anymore or the Big Tree because those are both closed. There are some safety issues there. And she'll also tell you that the Welcome Walk is a pretty good place to read as well.
Well, I'm more looking to find books to read. Or maybe someone that can tell me a story. I want to learn something.
Definitely the Heron Archives. Professor OT never tires of talking.
Excellent. Well, thank you, Essie, and may you enjoy this rainy day.
Sometimes they're the only days.
With that attitude, you're always going to be right. Just walking away.
She seems very smug with that response.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I will go to the archives. I will probably avoid Teacher OT as much as I can and look for books that kind of draw my eye, that are out of view so I can pilfer them. Not steal, but take parts.
Well, that's the thing about these older libraries and whatnot. There are always books that are in disrepair, and I know this as being an academy student myself from my days. There's always those very tattered books or those out-of-print books that people forget about, and then they get lost either within the library or they just get shoved between either books, or the pamphlets themselves are too small to have been done anything with, and the library already considers them missing.
Great. I don't actually need to do anything. I'm just trying to fill out my esotery bag. So,
yeah, that's what I kind of figured. I'm just playing into that.
Oh, yep. So that's what I would do, and then I would probably go to whatever the tower is that they were jumping up and down on that I saw out the window.
Ah, yes, those are the little spires that the Spire Dorm is named for. Gravity works differently around them.
Is there anybody there that I could ask that would tell me about them?
Ah, yeah, Essie is there.
Of course.
She's always there. She's gonna be the big sister of the whole campaign.
I know. Cool. Essie!
Yes. What can I do for you,
So-
Leah?
So, how do I break reality and jump up with one of these things? How does it work?
Well, you don't break reality, you just slingshot yourself into the air. You can actually go onto the roof if you wish.
Maybe. Goes into the thing and try to jump up. But I don't want to land on the roof. I want to come back down and see if it'll shoot me up again.
You come back down and you fall the 55 feet safely, but it doesn't shoot you back up without you using momentum or kinetic energy to propel yourself back up.
Right. I'm just going to experiment with it and do what Leah does, and do little jumps, do a handstand, and try to jump up that way and see if it shoots me up upside down. Just all of those things. So more RP than anything else, and I probably would do that for several hours and then forget that I need to eat and then go to sleep hungry.
All right, you bump into this man and you both slam into the ground. No damage, of course, but he was using a winged apparatus at the same time you were bouncing.
Hey. Hi, I'm Aaliyah.
It just goes, nice to meet you.
I like your wings.
I did too, and he looks at them.
Did? What happened to him?
Our chance meeting, unfortunately. But it is good to see you. I'll actually be seeing you tomorrow for your assignment.
Oh. Well, aren't I lucky?
Yes.
Can you tell me what it is that we'll be doing?
Yes. Busy work. No doubt. Essie has picked out the assignment. She's very proud of herself. It will be both Anchor Root and I from the Rainscribes who will be there to meet you.
Rainscribes? So, when the weather's like this, do you just come outside and write stuff down? I don't understand. What is that?
He chuckles and says, you'll soon be seeing exactly what the Rainscribes value, and also with what we do in the Magambia. I don't want to spoil it for tomorrow. Anchor Root has a whole speech prepared, and she's literally dying to pour her heart out to you. Both you, Victoria, have made an impression on her.
Well, that's good. She seems like a kind little soul. Now, my real question is if I made an impression on you.
You've made an impression on my wings. I can say that with no distinction whatsoever.
Oh. Well, is there anything I can do to help you fix them?
Oh, not at all. I do appreciate the help, though, but this is one of the happenstances of taking flight when you have no wings, and make them yourself.
Do they work?
Not really.
Huh. Well, maybe I can help you test them sometime.
Oh, that would be appealing.
Okay. All right. Well, you know what? I've got to go and, learn stuff about the school. So hopefully I see you around. You said I'll see you tomorrow, right?
Definitely. Both Enkarut and I will greet you in the morning outside of the Spire Dorm.
All right. Well, I look forward to it. Give him a little hand wave. Bye-bye.
Nice. It's just yes. It's just and he looks at you waving your hand, and he's just like, what the hell did that mean?
Uh-huh. All right. And then the last thing I would do, I would go shopping real quick. Can I buy like any common item of lower level in there, or is there
Any
something,
common
even a magic one?
any common item of level 4 or lower, any wand of level 5 or lower, any staff of
Okay.
level 6 or lower.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure on the item side that I could get a magical one. So,
Mhm.
and then the procedural thing here. I want to buy a very heavy item, but I don't want to carry it. I don't see a way to put that on my sheet.
If you are over encumbered, you will not be able to move.
Well, I don't have to be encumbered. I'm going to buy a walking cauldron.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yes. I would say negate its weight and just have it with you.
Okay. I cannot. Oh wait, maybe I can. Hold on.
I'm
Might
pretty sure you
have
can.
to edit, or perhaps if you equipped it, does it disregard?
No.
Really?
Just the item I clicked on to make sure I could change stuff happened to be coins, and you can't change the weight on those. So
No,
That's what
that's
it was.
part of the
Right.
part of the core.
yeah, cool. Cool. So I'm done then,
Oh.
unless somebody bothers me. But I'm gonna go read in my
Nope.
room.
No one will bother you your day of rest. They have been told not to. They have only interacted with you when you have interacted with them. They need to respect your boundaries.
I'm actually gonna, while I'm reading, I'm gonna send my little familiar, Keela, out the window to fly around over the bridge and kind of scout what's just outside, and then come back to me.
You see the city of Nabantu. I mean, it comes back to you. It can't tell you anything. It uses empathy.
Okay.
Yep.
I meant to use my share senses thing as part of that, but no big deal.
No sweat.
It's not important.
I just need it linked next time so I can actually read it. Otherwise, I have to go
Gotcha.
off of the base familiar
Yeah.
and the rules that I know.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah.
All right, and you can press the rest for the night button again if you wish, because we're going to go right into the assignment. And as promised, Harem is outside waiting for you, but Anchor Root is not there. Essie is there.
I just speak Null to Essie and I say, "Oh, Anchor Root, you've grown."
She just looks at you quizzically.
Is Anchorroot supposed to be here?
Morning.
Good morning.
Are you the ones that are gonna be giving us our assignments?
Yes, Anchor Root was supposed to be here. And then Harem looks over at Essie. Essie insisted on coming in her place.
Is that usually what takes place here?
No, but she likes to stick her nose into other people's business. And Essie just looks at him.
Miss Essie, you're which year as a student?
Same year as you.
So your first year as us.
Mm-hmm. I swapped with Anchor Root. She replies, brushing the point aside where addressing you as new students. Over the next 5 days, and she says this very professionally as a teacher would, you'll be helping with each of the school's 5 branches. Harabrim and Anchor Root seek to join the Rainscribes. It's the branch that explores the world and helps other travelers make their way through uncertain territories. That means the Rainscribes have to work well with both nature and people. And she seems pretty satisfied with herself as saying this. Harabrim continues, we could really use your help. The Kafasi market won't deal with anyone they know is part of the Magambia. Since you're new, you should be able to get in without a problem. You'll be looking for, chickens.
Understood.
Why
Like,
do
how
you
many?
not like to deal with people in the Bagambia?
I understand, but this is... It is still important that you do an assignment from each of the 5 branches to make yourself well-rounded and know exactly where you want to go and focus your studies. And you can
Suppose
tell...
that makes sense.
Well, to be a well-rounded mage, you must be aware of the world around you. And he'll look over at you, Samshu, and say, like, I know many of your kind do not come out of their villages, but I believe this will be a good experience for you. Did you know that there's such a thing as endangered chickens?
Very strange.
I mean, somewhat.
What is
yeah.
endangering them?
Me, if they come too close. And he laughs.
I take out my scythe.
Oh, dear God! SC just, like, goes in front of it. No, it was a joke! It was a joke!
Understood, and the scythe goes away.
Like,
Maybe
no.
just go a bit easy on the jokes around him, it. Yeah.
And Harabrum
Right.
grins and nods, saying, a farmer outside the Nabantu, Bisola, said her family used to keep Ojafui chickens. Said they couldn't hatch any. They could even hatch a dragon egg. But not these. I don't know about that, but she wants to raise Ojafuri chickens again, so we've got to get her some. The Ojafuri eggs aren't very hardy, and the birds aren't very good layers. So they mostly got put in soup, and now there's hardly any of them left.
Okay, so we need special chickens. And all right, makes sense.
You need to find the eggs or the chickens.
Both if you can. We caught wind that someone at the Kafasi has a few chicks. We would like you to go and bring some back.
What's a kavasi?
Ah, yes. We have an artist's rendition for you. Nope, permanent record. Assignments. Here we go. And you'll see under Ojafiri chicken, this little blue thing.
Oh,
Okay, I meant what is it? The kavasi.
Ojafiri?
That sounded like it was a place. Oh no,
Oh.
you said something about. I
You
don't
mean
know,
the
I assumed it was a
market?
place or something. That's
It
the
is. It is, yes. Within Nambatu, the city, you'll find the Kafasiri Market.
one. Okay. Do you mind telling me where that's at,
That's part of the
Miss
assignment.
Essie? Of course it is. Okay.
Why don't they
Well.
like people from the Magambe there?
Oh, and she
Because
says...
they sound like Essie.
And she just puts her fists on her hips and says no. The reason they don't is because they sold the Academy some very dangerous items, things that were cursed. So we seldom do business with them. And of course, they made up the rumor that they will not do business with us. But this way, with you being not yet known as students, you should be able to get into the market and make the purchase.
isn't this somewhat underhanded then?
What does it matter if it's overhand or underhand? You just go and get it done.
Yeah, I understand assignment is an assignment, and I don't see any sort of bad reason to not do it. So, yeah, don't worry about it. We'll get you those chickens. Or eggs, or both.
Well, if you can, please bring back at least 4 chicks. That will hopefully ensure one of them is male and one of them is female. But the more the better.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
And as much as they would like to tell you where the Kafasi market is when you asked your question, it is a wandering bazaar. So it will be at a different point every time.
How bizarre.
Can I take a short break so I can use the restroom and get some more?
Absolutely. I will give you a 10-minute break. I'll put us on BRB.
Oh boy, a wandering bazaar.
Yes, the Bazaar
If you
Bazaar.
need weapons, now's the time to buy them.
Yes.
We could also get some cursed items there.
Yep.
Curse items.
No thanks.
Dear God.
I only have 15 health as it is. I can't deal with curses.
And
Give me a couple levels. Candor.
My God.
I learned my mistake, though. I now produce flame in my cantrip, guys.
That will come
Now
in.
I'm never gonna need it.
That is going to come in very handy with the chickens.
No, burn the bazaar.
Oh, God.
I have a plan. Alright, I'll be right back and grab a snack.
Yep.
Right, I am back.
I have returned.
Welcome
It's
back.
Oh, I am the same.
All right. Makes me kind of wonder how many Conrasu actually end up in the city and how much of a
We'll find out.
reaction is going to happen.
Just be grateful that the Sun Tempest mages are here, because so is a consortium that isn't too nice about, abducting people.
Well, that sounds like any major city that I've been in.
It's always weird about that missing step, right? Oh, this is a great city. It's a wonderful place to live. Oh yeah, if you ignore that.
Yeah, well, it's the generalization that for every good person you meet, there are 200 horrible people. And once you realize that about life, and you realize that horrible people are magnets and they all like to clump together.
That does not speak well of me, because I know all the 200 terrible people and not the one good person.
I tend to look around and go like, oh, if you can't find the terrible person, you are one.
Oh no.
Dear God, why did I have to be the good person? Why?
Well, I'm a monster. Everyone run.
I'm a monster. Everyone else can survive. All right, who isn't back? Say so if you're not back.
I'm here.
Oh wait, how does that work?
Yes.
Raise your hand if you're not here.
Yes, exactly.
Raise your hand if you're not here.
All right, we're all here.
I need to put like a ready check module. That's what I need to write.
That would be great. That would actually be great. I'm not suggesting that, but I'm agreeing with you. So, children, you have been asked to go to the store and buy chicken. Do you think you can handle that?
Yeah, I've seen these now.
One way to
Of
find
course.
out, correct?
Feels
Alright.
if there's more than meets the eye to this, but yes.
It's just
Will we
chicken.
passing by? It's just chicken.
You
It's
say
just-
that.
I'm
We're
telling
gonna ask
you,
about it. They're gonna be like, "Those are banned here." We'll be like, "Oh God."
they are not
We're gonna
banned.
put it in
just-
black market.
They're gonna
They are not
answer your
banned.
questions. They will answer your questions before you leave. They are not banned.
I-
The chickens
I
are
don't
not
know.
banned. This is not contraband chicken.
They're
know.
What do they
phoenixes
look
in
like?
disguise.
The blue chickens from Stardew Valley.
Yes.
What's different about these chicken? What do they look like? How would we know?
They have
Oh.
like purplish.
Yeah.
hues.
I gave you the thing, but I'll show you again. Hang
Oh,
on.
if that's the reasonable one, yeah.
Yeah, this is an artist's
Are there-
rendition.
Are there any other chickens that are like this?
And they look at each other and they go, "Well, we don't know. We only know the description of the chicken that you'll be getting. There quite possibly could be."
Edie.
Who could we ask about that in the city?
Oh, in the
Or do
city,
you guys have a book on the chicken, perhaps?
we do not have a book on this particular chicken. However, there are 2 people in the city that you can ask once you get to the bazaar. Here, let me give you their names. As soon as the PDF agrees with me, Essie says as she swipes left and does other things. McKenna. She's a chicken breeder. She'll probably know. And you can also find possibly one other. I think their name is... And she looks at her notes. Say Doi. I think, that's a man, and he has white-blue paint all over his body. You can't miss him. He actually looks like one of the chickens, in my opinion.
Okay. And you say it moves all around the city. Is it like everywhere, or do they try to stay to one of the rings?
Well, they usually stay to one of the docks, so yes, around the rings. It makes transporting easier, I assume. For the larger orders,
I would
anyway.
imagine so. What kind of stuff do you buy at this market? Like,
Everything.
do restaurants buy their stuff from there?
Everything from the reputable to the disreputable, I would say.
Okay. Well, anybody else got some questions?
If I use this, will disarm the chicken. And I take out, let me just make sure I say this correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Where is my backpack?
Backpack.
Where is it?
Victoria is gonna make the what is it? Capesi Market one of her leads in
Okay.
that case.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Yeah.
I
So
take
I
out the
will-
bag. Go ahead, sorry.
I'm done.
She looks at it and says, like, I assume it wouldn't. What? Why would you have that? I mean, like, the chickens are domesticated animals. That they're not going to try to get away.
Buy that.
Oh. I'll leave this
That's a
in my
good
room.
idea, though. Keep that, though.
They're not that kind of chicken. They will not attack you. I guarantee it. Haram says.
Okay.
And
All right.
if you have no other questions, they wish you the best of luck and tell you that the people of Magambia are depending on you.
Do our best.
Or for chickens. Got it.
For chickens! Alright. So, gonna cross those bridges into the city. Your first step as real mages doing real work for real people. How you feeling?
It's a big moment.
Determined.
Odd, because we're going to find some chickens.
Yes.
Very underwhelming. Let's get those chickens.
So,
Alright, well,
Yeah.
I guess we first
Walk
need to
around
find
with
the
them.
market.
yep.
Yeah. You know,
First, we got to get to the city.
mages are some of the dumbest smart people I've ever met.
Oh,
Um,
and Essie runs after you. Oh, I almost forgot. And she gives you a pouch of 20 gold pieces. Oh, I was so focused on telling you the information, I forgot to give you the money. And she'll hand it to
Oh.
whoever takes it.
Oh,
Nobody.
I'll take it.
And-
Oh,
I thought that Elia is
Just
gonna
go.
jump like, oh yes, I will.
Yep. Yep. She gives it to the tree and says, like, here. It's 20 gold pieces. That should be enough, right? Don't know how much they'll cost.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Maybe. Well, if we have to go into our own stipend, we will let you know. And
Oh, I
get
will-
reimbursed.
Oh, no problem. I don't think chickens will be that expensive.
Well, if
These
they're
are hum-
endangered, we have to be sure that we're not spending too much or too little.
yeah. All right. well,
Anyway.
I guess all we can do is just ask around.
Mhm.
Oh, one other thing. And Disco will cast guidance.
Okay.
Just don't get lost.
Yeah.
And I will head on our way.
No sweat. So I'm gonna ask you a question as you're going across the bridge and whatnot. Where are you keeping your beads?
Oh, I want
I would
to.
have tucked mine inside the moment we got out of view of the rest
Okay.
of the class.
That's one
Yes,
person.
we are going to the market that is not dealing with the Magambia anymore, so
Okay,
we would
that's
like to keep them somewhat hidden.
2 people hiding
Oh.
their beads.
Or are you supposed to hide them?
Well, they did say that they sort of are on bad terms with the school. That they don't deal with them anymore, so I think it
off.
would be
Okay.
In the
Might be
pocket they go.
best.
We're avoiding conflict, okay, Disco?
an undercover mission, you could say.
So Disco will take the bead and like wedge it somewhere in the wooden apparatus to blend in. So it's somewhere on the exoskeleton, just hidden.
Okay, yeah. How about our Shik friend, Samshu?
Into the pocket.
Into the
Normally I'd
pocket.
wear it on the neck, but
Nope.
into the pocket.
No problem. I just had to ask before you cross the bridge. So as you get into the city, you see that it is a busy, busy place with people going all around. There are entertainment industries, there are shops, there's all sorts of things. People are gathering by fountains and whatnot. You see ships coming and going through all the rivers, kind of a little like Venice. What would you like to do?
Hold on, y'all. I want to try something real quick.
Okay.
I got little Keela here, and well, I've been working on a trick, and I want to try it. And I'll link it in the chat here.
Fireball.
Oh my god! Why? It was for chickens!
Now we have KFC.
It was for chickens!
I mean,
We are starting KFC now.
MFC, Mwangi Fried Chicken.
Oh
All
my
right.
god.
Yeah, so share senses there. Basically, I just trade my senses for theirs for a minute.
Yeah.
So I want to do that when I get up there.
Mm-hmm.
Want to
Yep.
send him up about a couple hundred feet, and I want to look around to see if there's like any traffic patterns of like people congregating in an area.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Sorry, I was supposed to have a
definitely.
familiar.
Yep, you
I
can
should
get your
familiar.
can get your familiar.
He'll wait. I didn't bring him this time.
Okay.
He's hanging out in the dorm.
Yep,
It's a crow.
No problem.
Anyway.
Respect it.
So, yeah, you can discern patterns of people, and it's primarily, towards the entertainment industries and stuff. You see, like, dozens upon dozens of colorful tents. All the buildings here are colorful. Every last one. And you can see, like, the regular markets and stuff, the stationary ones. You see some things by the docks. There's a lot.
I'm looking specifically for like many carts going to and from a spot.
Mm-hmm. They do have people running carts and whatnot and making deliveries. They seem to go back and forth to the main market the most, I would say.
Alrighty then.
Well, they did say that the market, the Kafasi market, is mostly around docks, so maybe we should start there.
Or we could go ask somebody.
Yeah, that is also a possibility. Are there any guards that we see, like something
Oh,
like official members,
Yes.
like officials, basically?
Yes, there are Sun Tempest mages and whatnot. They're all over the city. They're the protectors, and they're happy to speak with you. They're very confused why you're in the city. One of you looks like an alien. One of you looks like someone who doesn't usually come to civilization at all, and the other two look like they're displaced from another country.
Well, we just came here to see the sights, to see the prestigious school and everything else, and we heard
Of
about
course.
this market where
Well,
we
what-
can get some really cool and neat stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
want-
And they direct you over to the main marketplace. They are very happy to
Yeah,
give
yeah.
you directions. Tourists!
Yeah, but-
We love tourists!
Yeah, but not quite that. We visited that one. It's all right, I guess. But we heard about some sort of other market that's shifting. What was the name of it? The Cafesi Market.
Oh, you don't want to go there.
What? Why?
It's not very reliable products, and they smile at you.
Oh, but we are looking for something interesting. I mean, okay, yeah, reliable, but we just maybe want to see. Who knows? Maybe we'll find some gold, and one man's trash is another man's treasure. That sort of thing.
I would advise you, as a law-abiding citizen, to stay away from the Kafesi market.
Mm-hmm. All right. Would like to leave this conversation.
That's
Yeah.
fine. That's fine.
And find a. I want to go find a dock nearby that has people at it with a boat.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You see, there are tons of sailors here, and not all of them are from the Gambia. There are kobolds, there are gnolls. Several of the gnolls, jump up at you and give you a quick scare, and then they, from behind their backs, they pull out these colorful silks and whatnot.
Did Essie mention where those two people that we could get help from are?
Yes, the Kafesi market.
In the market.
Yeah.
She's about as useful as a bump on a log.
She almost forgot to give you the money.
Yeah. We could have covered
All
that by ourselves.
I would like to find what looks like a merchant group, if I can, not of the Magambia, and go up and start conversation. The gnolls might even work if they're at the docks.
Oh yeah, they're willing. So, to gather this information, are you going to be using diplomacy, intimidation? What are you going to be using?
Diplomacy.
Okay.
I'd just like to go up to him and, speak some Knoll and, I'd be like, hey, so we heard about this place nearby. It's on the water, and maybe you know where it's at today. It's this Kavesi market. Looks really good, and, I'd be willing to look at your wares if you could tell us how we can get to that market.
Blind roll, please.
I have no idea why that rolled twice.
That's okay. I'm going to take the first one. And they look at you and they start laughing. And then they start talking in common and say, you... Stop. Stop.
I think at this point,
and they start correcting your inflection of the words, and they're just laughing among themselves.
Mm-hmm. You'll have to forgive me. I've only been here for a few days. I spent a lot of time on the river, and, well, sailors aren't the best teachers. You lose your Bramble?
Nope. The fight for politeness has begun.
You're it trailed off. It sounded like,
Nope. I stopped dead.
Cut out. Oh, you're good. No, I've been in the city for not very long, and well, I'm sorry about my accent, and I apologize for my Knoll. My mouth's not really built for it, and but it would really be nice if you could help us get there. See, we're missing one of our friends, and we really need to find them at this market. But it was at a different place yesterday.
At this point,
we're trying to find it today.
You're interrupted by one of their supervisors barking at them loudly in Knoll obscenities. Get back to work! It's just who are these people? And just shoos them off and everything. And then he makes the little go away sign to you, just throwing out his arms. It's just don't distract my people. They're not here to talk, they're here to work.
There we go. Get my bad rolls out of the way.
So, I assume you didn't manage to get the info.
Well, that turns out you might not want to ask people in the language that you don't speak very well. You know what might be fun, though? Is one of you guys tried to find somebody else. Out here at the dock.
What if Disco asks someone?
Oh my goodness, that would be so funny. You should do that, Disco.
Is it gonna happen,
This-
Disco?
Yeah, I think at this point, Disco will walk up
All right. So
to a
what?
random vendor.
A rando? Okay. So you see
I am
this.
Disco, I speak for the trees.
You see this cute white fluffy spider with an adorable backpack and a little wand on its back, and it stops as you look around, you know, looking like you're lost or whatnot, and it just looks at you.
And I think in common, I'll just say, well, hello.
Oh, hello! It squeaks at you. And says, like,
It's
you're.
nice to meet you, small one.
It's nice to meet you too.
I
I've
am Disco.
I've never seen one of your kind before.
I get that a lot. Are you perhaps a local here?
Oh, definitely, yes.
Would you happen to know a location of a wandering bazaar?
All right, I'm going to need a blind roll.
Sure. What do you need?
What skill you using? And justify it.
I-
Justify. Justify.
Ooh, with my -1 or my +1 society, I'll just try society roll.
Sure. Yeah. Maybe you have a commonality with the spider people.
Blind GM roll.
Mhm.
Go.
All right. So they look at you and they go like, "What? Oh, you're from out of the planet?" And they just look at you and they go like, "Well, you know, the market's over there, and I don't think I quite understand. I think there's a disconnect between us or something."
Oh, that's bizarre.
I'm sorry.
No,
Oh,
I'm looking-
bazaar! Yes, bazaar. There are a lot of bazaars here.
Is there one that travels around?
Ah, several of them.
Anyone that's very interesting?
I can't say more than the other. I'm sorry I couldn't have been of more help.
No,
Lily
this is
is over
fine.
there, like, trying to catch her breath, laughing. Oh, ask her another question. Ask her another one, please.
Another. Oh, okay. What do you do here for fun?
Oh, let me show you.
Okay.
Here you go, free sample.
Thank you, little one.
Well, I gotta get back to
Oh.
work. Clothes ain't gonna make themselves.
Oh,
Bye.
you make clothes?
It's just covered in
Oh.
web and it leaves.
I walk back to my companions. Here, and I drop the web on somebody.
Oh my god.
Okay. Did you manage to get the answer?
I'm not sure. They said there are a lot of markets around here.
How big is the city, GM?
Let me answer that by showing you the scale of the Magambia. I believe I showed this to another player before, but I will show you now. Posting in Discord. The Magambia is the center of the city. The city is surrounding you.
Ah, yeah,
So you can see this might take a couple hours. Not of game time, but yeah.
possibly even game time.
Yes. Oh no. Oh no.
You
Oh
didn't
no.
realize that was literally the
Yeah. This
center of the
is
city, dude.
this is exactly why this is your first assignment. Now you're realizing the scope of what you've been asked.
This is a college town. Got it.
Yep. And what do you know about college towns, Crow? You're free to say it.
Drinking.
Yeah. So,
Yes.
where do you want to ask your questions?
At the pub.
So you find an enormous amount of alcohol tasting right near the campus. And I can't tell you how many students you're going to see. Some people you've seen before, maybe. And a lot of them are a little inebriated. They've been tasting a little too much. And there are also adults there chaperoning, making things don't get out of hand. What would you like to give me for your blind roll?
Society to try to find somebody who would know something? Nope,
Yeah. I'll take a society blind roll, please.
All righty then.
We live
Trying
in
to
a
find somebody who
society.
look like they would know. We do.
So you go over to one of the inebriated people and you kind of like pat them on the back, and then this happens.
What?
I don't think our rolls are going too well.
Could be taken one of many ways. I spills his drink, eh?
Uh,
Oh, I get
yeah.
good.
You got vomited on, unfortunately.
Oh, yes. Have a good day. I just walk away.
Okay.
No,
Victoria!
I'm gonna attempt
Okay,
to
go ahead.
find a sink to clean myself off.
Yeah,
That's-
you definitely
extension.
find. You can wash yourself off in the river or a sink. It's fine. You get it off.
Find a sink.
Victoria, it's almost the end of the first hour you've been looking. It's up to you now.
Okay, well, I would probably. I mean, even if we knew like one of the last locations, that would be useful.
Mhm.
So I say we go to one of the ports and we try. Well, I mean, asking around is the only thing I can have to go on.
Okay, yeah. Give me a blind roll, and I can tell you that there are many ports in this city because the whole thing is circular, and there are channels everywhere. There are no end to boats. There's no end to sailors.
Blind roll of what?
Blind roll of whatever you can justify to me.
Okay. Well, I mean, society would society justify? Like, I don't know really when you would use society.
Society
Generally-
is for anything that has to do with the people who live together. That goes for humans or any other that are organized sentient beings, and that includes buildings, places, and
I'm gonna then use society to ask for possible location or one of the previous locations if they know.
no problem.
And do I get my pursue a lead because that's the subject of my lead?
Yes, it is.
Okay, blind roll.
All right, so Victoria, you are successful because down at the docks that you have chosen and the sailors that you are talking to, they are from the Magambia. They've lived here all their lives, and they say like, "Oh yeah, you're talking about that bazaar. We know where it is," and they will tell you, and they will also give you a warning. Bad things come out of that bazaar. Careful of what you buy. You know, there's a lot of
we will.
shifty people there that just want to steal your money.
Well, all right. Well, thank you, and I'll give them like 2 silver for that.
Oh, that's you just give them like almost a week's pay. They love you now. They want to know how long you'll be in the city and whatnot and what you do here.
I'll say I'm just sightseeing.
You're a little young to be all by yourself, and with that they'll go back to work.
I removed my gold. Well,
Silver. Yeah. So now you have the location of the market.
Okay, well, I got it. So, how far away is it?
Not very far, just about an hour.
All right.
And you
Well,
can see from the tents and everything that have been set up that this place, the best way to describe it is a bunch of carnies setting up tents and moving on very quickly, especially when there's trouble with the law. So
Back
I'm
to the
good.
circus.
Oh, no. I'm going to take you to a new map. And I believe you are coming up on the docks, so I shall leave you on the docks. As you may now wander around the market, looking for the individuals that you were told about.
okay. Well, I guess it's better if we split up and then meet back here on the info.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone?
Sounds like a plan.
Try to find our contacts.
Yeah, we are looking for McKenna and Sadoi, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Who is looking for who?
I would be probably looking for McKenna.
Okay.
I will also look for McKenna.
Okay, I'm going to put you two over here. Who else is looking for McKenna?
I'll join you.
Okay, 3 people for McKenna.
Hungry? Alex hungry?
I guess.
3 and 1. 4.
All right.
All right.
I guess 4 people for McKenna.
We'll split up, gang. Who are we looking for?
Immediately take formation. Oh, he did.
You alive?
Oh, how are you, sir?
Oh, did somebody join?
Wings left and then joined again.
Oh,
I think somebody just joined and left immediately.
That is Leo.
oh, yeah. Let's see here.
Wings, are you unable to speak? Did the mic mess up or Discord?
Can you hear me? Yes.
There
no?
we go.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. No, I don't know what happened. Like, nothing changed. It just didn't send anything for forever.
Yep, that's Discord. It's becoming the new Skype, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I think we should all. I think we should all stay together, because we don't really have a way to contact one another if we find something. And, I mean, what would happen if Disco found them?
That could be interesting, but possibly problematic.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can reach. Works for me.
All
One team,
right.
one fight.
It looks like you're using the power of teamwork. Am I going to see an assisted roll this check, or are we all doing things individually again?
Assisted roll.
Assist.
How does that work?
So, the DC to assist is 20. That will be made openly because the DC is always known. If it is successful, you'll add a +1 to the person who is rolling the check. But if you critically fail, it's a -1. Failure means the check is not affected either way. You must pick the person who is rolling the check first and then determine who is going to be assisting them. The person who assists will roll, and then the main check will roll.
Okay, well, I think it's best if we pick a person who's good with words to talk to others.
Yeah, the wrong guy.
Yeah. Well, I think we should probably just ask for somebody. I might have a feeling that these people all know each other.
Yeah,
But, yeah.
Tell you what, if you decide who is going to be speaking, I will cast guidance on you for the.
I think we can reasonably say that Alea will be speaking most of the time.
I mean,
Okay.
I have a +6 to diplomacy.
There we go.
Ooh.
I will also take
why?
mercantile lore if you have mercantile lore.
I have all lore.
Ah.
Oh, because charisma's my number 2 stat. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
So what are you rolling, and who is assisting on it?
What does Aaliyah have for her speech stuff?
I'm at +6 on all of those things, and I can do mercantile lore at +6 as well.
Then we will do you. Sounds like you have more than I do.
All right.
I will assist.
Okay. What is the skill you are assisting on?
Assisting on diplomacy.
A diplomacy. Okay. DC is 20. You may roll openly since the DC was announced. Roll. Ooh.
Natural 20.
Wow. I'll give a +2 to the roll now. Leah,
Let's
you will
just hope
roll.
I don't have my worst roll now.
Yep, you will roll blind, but I will add a 2 to it.
And I will do this.
I'll add it for you.
Ooh,
Guidance.
3. Add 3.
Oh, it didn't add the 3. Darn it.
That's
Yes,
okay.
a +3 went on it.
So you immediately go into the market and say, hey, have you seen this person? Hey, and you just can't get anyone's attention, and you just see this stall of tents and other materials just fall on top of Leah as she walks forward. And she's just completely encased as she's trying to talk, trying to, like flail her arms and get out of the things that fell on her. I am so sorry.
Is there
But she got
That's one of the things I hate about these stories is how much there's no good you can do. The dice roll fixes everything, but
It does.
it's also understandable.
The
It's the
dice
fun.
tell the story. So,
We know a
There
natural
is
one.
no way on God's green earth in any story that Aaliyah would have failed at that test.
1,
But her story ends.
2, 3. It's up to you again, Victoria. This will be for the second hour.
Okay, well, I guess Victoria would most likely just go around. I don't know how big this market is, but she would just go around and be on the lookout for somebody who seems to have some chickens
Sure. Yeah.
or be dressed like that chicken.
Dressed like that chicken. Okay, 2 things
Yeah,
we're looking
what?
for. Chicken or chicken-like. You may
Yeah.
roll blind, or using perception, or using chicken lore. What's happening?
I'm gonna use perception.
Okay.
Okay, no pursue lead on this one though.
Oh, you can pursue lead.
Okay, I'm gonna then. Okay, then I'm gonna do make the chickens my lead.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna then. Okay, so I'm adding 1
Okay.
on what I rolled.
I am adding 1, and you're going around, you're talking to people, and they're going like, oh yeah, chickens. It's just like everybody's got chickens, and they point you over to some people and whatnot, but it's not the people whose names you were told. And they're just kind of like pinballing you back and forth, and they're trying to get you to buy other things as well on the way. Like, they're really trying to talk up just like getting everything chicken related. Fried chicken, numerous chicken paraphernalia, rubber chickens, all the like.
I'm looking for something more exotic like chickens, and I would be very interested in your wares if you were to point me in the right direction.
They point you in a lot of directions.
That is a lot of directions. Well, nothing of that is quite what I'm looking for.
So, I have to say that 2 hours have passed. Let's go back. Who's doing what? And if you haven't guessed already, you are on a timer.
What time?
I am going to attempt to find these people on my own.
Mm-hmm. That is why I'm telling you how much time has passed.
I will use society to try to find a person that looks like the person suggested to us. I guess.
All right. I want you all to know before you make that roll that the person who tried to reject all other societies is going forth with their society knowledge to find chickens.
You can have knowledge of society all you want.
Makes sense.
I do have a lot of knowledge, just not practical.
Let's see
They,
that.
they also collect information, so good,
Yep.
good roll.
Let's see that blind roll or not see that blind roll. Ah, so you're kind of looking around and everything, and then you finally meet someone you think who can help you, and she's selling chickens. She's also smoking and whatnot, and she just looks at you, puffing out, says like, "Aren't you a big chicken?"
Not very nice.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, you muted. Oh,
I'm not
What-
muted. I'm looking for the.
Are
I'm
we all
looking for
dead?
a special chicken,
special chicken.
Oh.
a rare chicken.
I'm looking for that special chicken too. Are you she or he?
The lady's gonna stand to the side, holding her head in her hands.
If they're next to me, I'll be like, "What was the name of the chicken?"
Well, it was called the "It's not so rare that they want to charge us more money" chicken.
It's a bluish chicken, basically.
Blue chicken, huh? Do you know a name for this chicken?
I sure do.
Or you
there
feel
it
it,
goes.
or oil it, or
Ah,
old.
those. Yeah, I have them in the back storage barn if you want to take a look at them. How many did you want? I've already sold 2 today.
4.
4?
How about or 5 or 6? You know,
Well, I
probably 6.
I only have 6 left, so you might be in luck. And then she's going to ask one of her kids to watch the stall for her. And she's like, watch the stall for mommy. And you see one of the tiny lizard folk just like cock a shotgun and just nod his head as she takes you back to the barn.
I love this kid. I want to protect them.
A shotgun.
They can protect themselves. You do not own any tokens on this scene because you are poor.
Not like this.
I mean, we got like 50 gold. We're not poor.
50 gold, you say? No.
No, we don't say.
I say out of character.
Oh, okay. I was told most of the conversation would be in character in session 0.
Most, but not all.
Okay. So you're going back to the back bar and you see all these little chickens. And they start going around bark, 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 bark. And they're like just nice and warm in this this big barn. And she just looks at you and says like, well, 4 gold each and they're yours.
4 gold for a chicken?
I would like to perceive the chickens to make sure there hasn't been like they're not died or they're not altered in
Yeah,
any way to
I-
make them
Oh,
look
yeah,
like
yeah.
something different.
I assure you, these are genuine chickens.
I'll assist in that nature check if you want.
Yeah, go
I'm
ahead.
looking
Go ahead and get closer to the chickens. You want to examine them?
I mean, I will.
Why are they just out and about?
Oh,
Don't you worry that
and she interrupts you and says like, "Oh, I'm not worried. It's not like they're going to go anywhere." And Disco, as you begin inspecting the chicken, you get pooped on.
There's nothing new. Implying that GM roll.
Mm-hmm. So you're looking at the chicken, and it looks like a blue chicken with the white underside and everything, and it seems like a genuine chicken.
But this is our chicken.
That you cannot determine.
Can I do detect bullshit?
Ah, yeah.
No, it's-
Yeah.
I have both on me. Oh,
You are, yes, you have it.
You can do perception against her deception. Or you can match deception in case she's lying.
They're the same thing, so let's do it.
Okay.
I'll turn to McKenna and ask. So, these are pretty beautiful chickens. Are they? Is the color the only thing that makes them special?
Oh no, these ones go really good in the soup.
Interesting.
Very tender, very, very fragile, you could say. And
Why are they so expensive then?
fragility. They're not very good layers too, so can't recoup their numbers quite as fast. And Leah, as you begin examining McKenna and what she's saying, you begin to realize she doesn't seem like the swindling sort. She kind of feels like maybe she wants to get rid of the chickens.
What is? Ooh.
Do you have
Okay.
some changes?
You guys?
I
Four
don't
gold a
really-
chicken is too much.
I assure you, they're genuine.
I'm sure you do.
I am going
What was the name of that other person that we could go see?
Seidoy?
I was asking the group.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Again,
Yeah,
I have no way of determining if you're in or out of character
I
until
will-
you've
I
made
will,
a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
That was the plan.
Yeah,
I
well,
will
that's
speak in
that's not
deeper
going to
tone
work.
than when I play character.
I'm
Anyway,
asking. All right, listen. We have another store that we can go to here, and I'm sure he'll be a bit more reasonable with his prices. But, thank you so much for bringing us back here. It was lovely seeing things here, and I hope you have the best sale on
Mhm.
these chickens.
Well, I plan to sell several more of them today. You might be out of luck if you come back later.
No, we'll grab a few right now, and we might come back for later. For more. Disco, you wanna give the nice lady money for
Ah!
5 chicken?
Phased out of existence.
I'm gonna do my nature check on the chickens also, even though
Yeah,
I
she
might
comes
not see
over.
anything new.
She starts poking his orb.
Watch this chicken get a crit and smash your orb.
No, the big lizard folk lady is doing it. All right, so you're looking at this chicken, and you can guarantee that this is the correct type of chicken now. You're absolutely certain from the description that you've been given, and there's no artificial dyes or even antibiotics used.
Yes. Free-range chickens.
I want to try and talk to the lady real quick to be like, hey, listen, 4 gold is a lot more than we thought it was going to be, and to be honest, we don't really have that much on us. And is there any way that we could, get a bulk deal? We'll take 4 of them, and can you do anything for us?
I'll sell you all 6 for 3 a pop.
But there's 7.
Bark, bark,
Gonna do-
bark. And you just see this chicken die before your eyes as it pokes into a barrel and gets smashed. And she just looks over and goes like, "Oh, hells,
Well,
not again.
Tell you what,
These things
I'll
are
tell you
damn
what.
fragile."
I'm gonna roll a medicine check on what just happened.
So,
the chicken.
Samshu knows what happened. These chickens are like lemmings.
This is terrifying.
I do not readily share this information, but I
Can't do that.
understand that we have to keep these safe. My God, and we should definitely buy extras and fertilized eggs if she has any. I'd be like,
Also-
do you have any eggs
al-
by chance?
Yeah. She does not have any eggs, unfortunately. She mentioned they're bad layers, and these are just chicks. These are the only eggs that
Oh,
hatch.
these are chicks. Okay.
Samshu, if
All
you
right.
do not keep these chickens warm on the way back, they will die.
Oh, I will
Okay,
alert the
God.
party to this fact after we buy them.
They will also die if they try to drink water that is too deep. They will also die if you can't resuscitate them fast enough when something like that just happened. They're incredibly bad and clumsy. They like dangerous things. One of them is going over with a fork right now to, like, a very unoccupied electrical crystal.
I don't like this.
Oh,
Oh God.
guys,
Bark,
we should
bark.
All right.
kill 'em.
How are we going to get these things back?
Yeah, carry them very
Okay.
gently.
Yeah, you
Close
carry
to our
you
bodies.
carry it gently, and then this starts happening. Careful, careful! You have to hold them very gently.
Listen, we got a little bit of a problem here, McKenna. As much as we'd like to have 6 of them, if we got to hold them like that, we ain't got enough hands.
There's
Well-
7 again. I didn't see the one at the bottom.
Bark, 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 bark.
Guys.
Oh, it's that splat. It's that.
Bark, bark. This one starts eating the dead one.
No, the one
Eating
where
the
they're
dead
dying.
one. Yes. It's just like,
this is
aw,
bad, guys.
hells.
We just carry a dead one and they'll all follow it.
Aw, hells, it's happening again. Look, I'll tell you what. Take what's left of them. 2 gold each. My final offer.
Yes.
Okay.
Throw in
We
a
got
coin
it.
for a minute deal.
So,
Oh my god.
12 gold for 6 chickens.
Do you want me to pay it? Shouldn't
Yeah.
pay.
We'll pay it.
All right,
Oh,
I'll take
yeah.
away 12 from the 20.
She seems so relieved.
At least you can make a soup out of those other 2 now.
One of them starts choking on the remains of the other chicken.
I'm gonna use a spell here. Hold on. I'm gonna use stabilize.
Yep, that works. That works. It just stops choking, and then all of a sudden,
Oh god, just all over the roof. Get him out!
Wow.
I don't want to go to magic school anymore.
Okay,
I
guys.
don't think I do either.
I have a plan. Everyone step away from the chickens.
Okay.
she
Step
steps
away.
away
I'm gonna
from the
cast-
chickens too because
I'm
she's
gonna
scared
cast
now.
sleep while they're eating. I'm gonna cast sleep while they're eating.
Oh,
Put
I
them
like
all
this
to sleep.
idea. I like this idea. You get a hero
Please go to sleep.
point. You get a hero point. Bark,
DC 17.
bark, bark.
Obviously, if they fail, it's 1 minute, which doesn't help us much. But if they crit fail, it's an hour, which helps us a lot.
They automatically crit fail against all spells.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
miserable.
There's
For an hour, I was like, okay, we got a minute to an hour. We gotta go, guys. Gently carry them.
hells,
Start
you're
shaking. Carry them less gently.
you're spellcasters?
No, just him.
Not me,
all of
us.
me.
I am a medicine person.
I thought you were farmers.
I am.
I mean, I am. Look at my side.
My people are innate spellcasters. And
All
I'm gonna
right.
Start picking up 2 chickens extremely gently to carry.
How are you transporting
Leave.
these chickens and keeping them warm on the way back? Because it's going to rain and it's going to be cold.
I'm gonna
Okay.
get you and put him under my cloak,
All right.
like under my arms.
All right. 2 for you. Who
Call me
gets
Chicken Pits.
chickens? Okay, who gets the other 4?
Does anyone
Yes,
have...
I would take 1. Victoria would
blanket?
take 1 and keep it like really close.
Okay. Yep. It goes
Your body.
right. It goes right into the cleavage. It's nice and warm. Who else?
What I didn't want to say it like that, but sure.
I'm sorry. It's the most obvious thing besides the potions.
Does anyone have a blanket or something? Because obviously I don't wear much for clothes. No?
Hold on, let me look at my bag.
Okay, we need to get like some basic elements. in
I have
future.
produced fire, but I can't like carry fire and also carry 2 chickens at once. So
Sure
I'll
you
get 2
can.
in one.
No. These chickens might self-combust if they see fire.
I dare you to cast another
I
spell.
do have a
on them.
blanket. I do have a blanket. Here. As she pulls out the top half of her bedroll.
All right. I'm going to attempt to
Here.
like the babies you could like tie them to your front one. I'm gonna do that, but with 2 chickens.
Swaddle
Okay.
chicken.
Swaddle 2 chickens and then keep them close to me.
A little baby carrier for the 2 chicks. I love
And,
this.
I tell Disco, I'm like, I'm not sure if you have any natural heat, but I can produce flame to make a torch or something for you.
Out of
if you have
you.
a chicken one. No, not out of him. There are torches available.
1 chicken left.
Disco.
I'll try and grab it, like with the other ones, and just try to hold that one sort of in the middle against me, and wrap my cloak around like all of us.
It
Be like,
immediately
Somebody's gonna have to hold an umbrella over us.
it immediately falls down onto the floor, but you catch it in time. It does not seem
Just
like
go take
holding more than 2 suicidal chickens at once is possible.
Disco, take the last chicken. Nope.
I will.
Right?
And
I'll
hold
take
the
the
umbrella
last
for
chicken.
us.
And hold the umbrellas.
Tell you what, Disco. We'll trade chickens, okay? So when that one starts to get cold, let me know, and then we'll swap out for one of these ones.
Oh dear God, there's transference
I
of chicken going
I was
on.
gonna have McKenna hold a torch close to us to try to keep the heat in.
The familiar seems very, very interested in what you're doing and tries to jump up to bite one of them.
He's the mindless minion. He would not do that.
Oh no.
You shall not have free.
He does
opinion.
not have the independent trait.
Aw. It's okay. So,
Nor does he have the manual dexterity trait to help us carry these things.
So you've gone to the market, children, and you've successfully bought chickens.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Hate newborns.
So-
except they're
Let us
even harder to
make
keep alive.
haste.
All right, who's opening the door? Because this woman is just in shock and awe of what is happening right now.
Victoria, get the
Victoria,
door
we'll
before we
have
drop
what-
these.
3 heads then. The way you described as she's holding the chicken.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
she would be open.
yeah. She'll open the door for you as you're coming over, and she's just like, I'm sorry, I've never seen whatever the hell this is.
This is fun.
Well,
And let's hope we won't have to either again.
So I need marching order because it's a long way back to the inner island now.
Well, Disco is holding the umbrella, so I assume we just all huddle around Disco.
All right, yeah.
I did get another piece of web, so I'll just lay that on the web umbrella.
Like
if-
that. That looks good.
Oh, you have a piece of web, remember? Someone gave you a free sample.
Yeah, so I'll just I'll add it as an attachment if possible, just to give us a wider brim.
Absolutely, yes. You can make a little extension on the umbrella. Who's making the crafting check? You're modding an umbrella. You drew an arrow out of the only room.
Who's going to do it?
I am untrained.
Aaliyah can do it.
I can
yeah.
also do it. I'm fairly experienced without
You're
being
probably better at it.
Oh my
I'm
material.
untrained, so.
You can cast. Well, no. Go ahead. You.
Okay, Victoria's gonna do it. Is it the public or blind?
It is going to be a public roll, and it is DC 14 because it's a CR0 challenge. I like this idea, and you have all the materials and equipment.
Oh.
Success! As you cobble together the threads and everything else from your crafting and your knowledge of arcana or whatnot, and you just put it together, and now you have a much wider brim umbrella that will cover all 4 of you and the chicks, and your body heat for most of them will keep them warm. And the way you described, except one, yes.
Yes, but we're gonna light a torch and keep it close to that one, but not too close to burn Disco.
You can't burn me.
Burn me, just keep the chicken alive.
So I am sorry, but you said you put fire next to the chicken, and it is unconscious. So hang on, let me.
I'm gonna cast stabilize.
Hang on.
Trying to keep it
Hang
warm.
on.
Okay.
No, to do so us.
They're
Why?
so fragile.
Yeah,
I-
we got that part. Why would we put a flame that close to it?
It doesn't
My
have to be close
apologies.
to them.
They're just naturally
They're
flammable.
they're like
Yeah, but
they're like
yeah.
I have paper skin and glass bones.
So
Every day ever.
you don't singe it. It's fine. But things are going to be odd on the way
We will-
back.
Okay, no
we
fire.
will just
no fire.
rotate them. That's all we
Yes.
can do.
Yeah, that's what you do with eggs. You could do that with chicks too. Yeah.
Or,
So-
Victoria, you have an open hand.
Yeah, I could hold it, but I'm not really fond of chickens. Well, this is my first time interacting with one. They are really, well, they're also really weird when they're unconscious. But yeah, I can
Yeah.
take it off of Disco if the
Yeah,
body
this
warmth
is-
is gonna.
Think of it as a growing experience, okay?
Yeah, totally.
All right. Yeah, so you're on the you're out in the market and whatnot, and you start, carrying these chickens oddly, and a couple people give you weird looks. I mean, they were giving you weird looks before, but now they're really like, oh, those people again. I wonder what they're doing. And despite that and everything, you get out of the market quite nice, and it's about an hour to get back, and you see the bridge and whatnot, and you've got a little jungle path to get across, and there's this little tiny river. While it's raining, I'm sure nothing bad will happen.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take you
The
to a
bridge
new map.
to get across.
Yes, but this is
what do you need us to roll to make sure nothing bad happens?
nothing, because this
Nothing at
is
all.
this is after the bridge as you're getting back, towards the university or academy or whatnot, and you've got this little path with that tiny little river you skipped across or whatnot very happily into the city. It's getting cold now and whatnot. And just ahead, you can see it, is the academy. And that's when you hear this.
Uh-oh.
Is that a gunshot?
Boss music.
It was indeed a gunshot.
Disco, go check it out.
What the heck was that?
Disco, please go check it out. These chickens are really weird.
Okay. What I'm gonna do first before checking out is I'm gonna use my ceremony of protection.
Mm-hmm.
This will grant me a +1 to my AC, reducing me to a 14.
Anyone else doing anything immediately after the gunshot?
I will raise
I
my
would-
shield.
I
As
would
in
be
next
taking cover, putting shield up.
All right, so to the people who are casting spells, how are you casting somatic components while your hands are filled with chickens?
Shield is only verbal.
Ah. Good. Some people don't read.
Nice.
I am
As-
typically one of those people. Not gonna lie, I got lucky.
Yep, and as the shields go up, you hear a voice from the underbrush and say, "Salutations. I am Gun Marshal HK 4.7. Meatbags. Prepare to die."
Hmm.
Sorry.
Sorry, what? Who are you?
Bounty hunter thing, mabob, I guess.
No, so
We just hear the voice.
just the voice. And it
Where
sounds synthetic.
can we have any idea where it's coming from?
No, because hearing is an imprecise sense.
Sure, imprecise. We still get a direction, just not the exact location.
Ahead of you.
Great.
Can I recall knowledge to see if I recognize this robot at all and his introduction?
You do not see him, but you can recall knowledge on your turn.
Okay.
So let's roll initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Not too shabby.
Meow.
Oh, you looking.
That was the chicken waking up.
That was the chicken getting ready to die.
Oh
Oh.
no.
They're sleeping, please. We have children.
We have children. Exposition. That is exactly why I attacked you now, meatbags, and not on the way in.
You know what? Fair.
I don't like this one.
Well-
It's raining. Are we
It
still under that singular umbrella?
Yep, for the moment. How about this? How about I draw the umbrella?
I like it.
There you go.
Nice umbrella.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Disco, I think you should stay here and try to keep these things warm.
He's the one person who literally cannot keep them warm with his body.
He can with the blanket, which I
True.
gave.
To me. Got it. Yes. Okay. Got it. Yes. Plan.
We can do this.
So, Victoria, you're first, and you're holding 2 chickens.
Okay, well, I'm going to give one of the chicken to actually Disco, can you like
I'll
Yeah,
put him there
actually.
since he's in the center of the umbrellas.
Okay, well, can you like grab both chickens? Hopefully they don't die.
Interact chicken.
Yeah. Is it one action for both or 2 for both?
Well, you're holding both chickens, and he has a lot of limbs, so you just kind of drop them in his hands. I'll say 1.
That, and I'll draw a short bow,
Okay.
and I'll just sort of say towards wherever that came from, like, don't approach if you don't wish to get hurt. And can I like use intimidate or somewhat?
Oh, absolutely.
Somehow?
Yep, he can
Oh,
he
no,
can
no.
hear you quite clearly. He might not be in range for a regular intimidate, but I like the way you're thinking. Go ahead.
So just roll intimidation.
Yep. You just-
Publicly?
Blind.
Alright. I got +0, so this is like, eh.
Mm-hmm. Well, it seems to have an effect, as he immediately responds and says, Exposition. Callista did not say that it would be this hard. You were supposed to be easy marks.
List. Anyways, that is my turn in that case.
Mm-hmm. Disco.
Oh, sorry about that. I was typing in notes.
That's okay. Take your time.
With my arms filled with chicken, let me just take a look at my spells real quick. Only verbal somatic. No spells that can really do anything without somatic gestures right now. So I think what I'll do is
Disco,
Yeah,
put a blanket down on the ground so we can put all these chickens in it.
that makes more sense. Action to get my hands are full of chicken. I can't get it into the bag.
Put them down.
There's too much chicken.
Just put him down.
All right, so I'll put the chicken on the ground.
Yep. Oh, the ground is cold.
Yep.
So you can be cold for a second.
I take the chicken,
Technically, we can
the
lose 2 of
blankets
them.
out,
Yeah.
and then I'll place the blanket on the ground from the chickens.
Yep. They're on the blanket now. You're good.
And that'll be my 3 actions, I guess.
Okay.
Interact, yeah.
All right.
But
Yep.
can I put them in a sense where,
Yes.
like, they are this way, that way I'm defending the chickens with my armor hide?
They
Alright,
will
cool.
they will gain full cover to the man who is not interested in the chickens. Yes. Samshu, these goddamn chickens.
Yep. I'm putting them on the blanket with Disco, so I'm gonna move and then
All right. Yeah.
take my blanket and put them with there.
Yep.
And then move that. And then I'm going to produce flame and chuck it at a bush where I think
This
this
is
guy
yours. Yep.
is. So, boop.
All right. What's the range on that spell?
The range is 30 feet.
All right. So within 30 feet, show me where you are casting this spell.
There's a nice looking bush right. Yeah, right there.
Okay.
That's a bush.
That's a bush.
It is now a bush on fire. Attack. Let's see
Attack.
if I actually can hit it.
AC 10. It is an object. You hit. All right, for 5 damage as flames well up and hit this bush, and I believe I have an effect for that if you give me just a moment. And
I'm sorry, plant. This is needed.
Yep,
Bush on fire.
the bush is burned to reveal person was not hiding there.
No. I tried. That is 1 move, 1 place chickens, and 1 fire. That is my turn.
Mm-hmm. But here, let me give you that little effect. See, like, bush on fire.
Not in bush. Got it.
Mm-hmm. You've eliminated 1 space he could be hiding. Leah.
Trying to see where I could get to. Well, I'm gonna put these chickens on the blanket. That's
Mm-hmm.
my first thing, and then I'm gonna. You burned my cover.
I did not want to. I had to.
Okay. Not close enough to anything. Yeah, I'm gonna get over here by this tree.
Okay.
That'll be all 3 of my moves.
Okay. You may end turn.
Oh, you turned the bar off at the top. That's what happened.
I did not turn the bar off. You did. You may
I
click
have
the
no
carousel.
idea how I did that.
That's okay. You may click the carousel. And will
I did
come
it
back.
on the thing already.
Okay. So this guard marshal is going to use his special ability, Lawbringer, and he's going to mark one of you. I'm not going to say who. And he's going to take 2 actions to move with his newfound speed. And you see this man across the river. And he is definitely holding what appears to be a flintlock musket and a short sword at his side. Let me give you this.
Oh no, he's cool.
Oh no.
Exaltations. Howdy, y'all. Victoria.
The old republic, once again.
No longer frightened.
Wait, he didn't. He didn't attack us.
No, he didn't,
Is
because he
the-
had to use all of his turns to get out.
Does he have weapons drawn?
Oh, most definitely. He is holding a flintlock musket, and he also has a short sword.
And he is sort of pointing it at us.
He is pointing that at one of you. You can't really see it from the rain and everything, and the fire, which is now generating smoke, and he's across the river.
1985, let's see. How much does a short bow have range?
Is it 30 feet?
No, it's got 60, so
Oh, good, good.
I can move. And I got fleet, so I can do 30. Yep, and now he should be within my range. Yep.
Yep. Gonna go bow to gun?
Yeah, but my gun is devise a stratagem first, and I'll actually remember this time. I'll just see. First I'll roll recall knowledge on him because I can as part of my devise a stratagem.
No problem. You may use society, unspecific lore, or specific lore.
I'll use society.
Okay.
And if I critically succeed, I get a +1 on attack roll.
Alright, you did not critically succeed, but you did succeed. This is a rookie shield marshal. They are gun marshals from Arkansas. Or not Arkansas, Alkenstar. And they specialize in firearms. This one happens to be a lawbringer. He appears to also be an android.
Alia, you know something about this one?
I run away from him several times. Yep.
Oh boy.
You might want to stay out at the front of him.
Anyways, my devise a stratagem is a 15.
The miss.
It says it's a miss. Oh, never
Yep.
mind.
That's okay.
It technically shouldn't give me information if I hit or miss, but
What
we
you
can
can
change
do,
that later.
what you can do is roll a flat d20 and then add it to your attack modifier and say what it is, and then I'll tell you whether or not you hit, and you can roll damage. How about
I
that?
mean, I can just not target him then.
That'll
and roll
help.
an attack.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess we'll do it like that. Anyways, I would probably try to hit him with a 15, but I would miss. So I would say that would be my turn.
Understood. Disco, holding that umbrella.
Right. With one arm free now because the chickens are on the ground.
Chicken.
How far are they? 90 feet.
Mhm.
Oof, that's distance, huh? Yeah, nothing I can do.
Don't
Got
leave
me
the
in that
chickens
range.
alone.
So what I'll do is I will cast Forbidden Ward on myself.
Okay.
Well, actually, I have to ward an ally. So, who is up close and personal? I see Victoria. All right, Victoria. You are surrounded by glyphs of some language you cannot read, and almost like a black sphere. You get a +1 status bonus to your armor class and saving throws against anything that enemy targets against you.
Okay. I put it on. How long?
The duration should be on when you drag the spell effect onto you on the upper hand corner. But I think it lasts up to a minute.
Yeah, it says duration sustained up to 1 minute, but it's not really automatically changing my AC.
It's only going to be against one opponent.
So yeah, I think Pathfinder
Okay.
Foundry will pick that up.
Okay, we'll see.
And if not, we'll
Subtract one.
We'll catch it. In my last action, I think what I'll do is just I should have bought a shield in town. I don't have a shield block. Alright, so that's my turn.
Okay. Samshu. Chickens. Also guns.
Yes, chickens seem good for now.
Mm-hmm.
How far away is he? Let me look.
Drag
Yeah,
the
sure.
rulers.
Ooh, he
Yeah.
is well within magic missile range. I'm going to step to the other side to keep protecting the chickens.
Okay.
I lied. I'm going to stay here because I want to go free for a magic missile.
I lied to deceive the enemy.
Ah, yes. They'll never guess. T to target.
Okay.
Cast magic missile.
Ooh,
Damage.
damage. Love the animations. Wish it happened 3 times or as many times as missiles were cast, but, you know. A 3.
Damage.
Damage. 8.
That's much. And damage.
11.
Go away.
That did significant damage. He seems injured now. As the 3 bolts of force just whisk forward and just hit him with such impact that you hear the metal just cling and dent.
Yes. Oh, that's my turn.
Okay. Leah.
Let's see. Let me count real quick. Is the water difficult terrain?
It is.
Well then, don't have too much that makes sense to do. I'm gonna use one action to move close to the water. So,
Okay.
hold on, let me measure this. And then I'm gonna do exploit vulnerability.
Mm-hmm.
And the target thing's not working. This is annoying.
T for target. Meh.
Eh.
Failure.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah, definitely a failure. Well, I still get the benefit, but yeah,
Mhm.
nothing else.
Yep. He just looks at you. Exaltations. Ah, the target.
Ah.
Do we hear this?
Then I will.
Yeah, he's saying it aloud.
And then I will put shield up.
Okay. No clicky?
Oh,
We have-
dang it!
That's okay.
I swear to God, it's like it won't do it when I do it's like gotta focus the window or something. I'm having to click everything twice.
So this is another reason why it's good to do these beginner combats and whatnot, is we're seeing like what happens with the efficiency of going through a round of combat. I think I'm going to try to make that a little bit easier somehow next time. Maybe I can get some help on the either the forums or the Discord and see how we can get a macro to end a turn.
I can do that, and I know there's options where you can end a turn for us.
Uh-huh. So, he has you marked for judgment. He's going to use his musket now that it's loaded again.
I think it's much easier if you just use the encounter tracker. There's just an end turn button.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit.
He's going to do a whole 5 damages
To who?
Oh no.
to Leah. You do not choose to use shield?
Actually, I want to. Yeah, I'll use
Yeah,
my
I was
shield.
wondering. Yeah.
And that'll actually eat all of it. This only
Okay.
has 5 hardness, so.
Yep. Yep, you can give yourself the HP back.
Alrighty.
Explicative. Curses. It was not known that you knew that spell. And he begins reloading. Victoria.
Star never was as intelligent as he thought it was.
Right. Well. First action, devise a stratagem.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do... I don't know if I can do no weakness multiple times on enemy. It doesn't
Well-
say it's limited.
Nope, it's not, as far as I know.
Okay, well, I will try to then recall knowledge again.
Okay. You haven't
Same-
critically
same roll?
failed. Yeah. All right. So, it's not a critical success, but it is a success.
Alright. Do I learn anything new?
Nope. Everything you knew before. Rookie shield marshal, humanoid, android. Definitely on
see.
the side of the law.
Okay, this one probably wouldn't be that good. If I No, that would. Okay, that's one action. I'm gonna move just to the riverbank here. And I need to figure out what. Hold up. I'm gonna end my turn for now here.
Okay. Disco. Under that umbrella.
Boy. I think what I'll try to do. Can I use and interact to put my scythe as sort of a stand
Mm-hmm.
in the ground?
Yep.
That way I can prop the umbrella up on that.
Sure.
Would that be like 2 actions since that's 2 different interacts?
Nope, just one.
Okay. And I'll make sure it stays taut. Could I roll survival to make sure that it does stay there?
You could, yes, but I assure you as the GM, I'm not going to take multiple actions away from you in lieu of combat.
Gotcha.
Trust me,
so
there
the
will be
umbrella-
plenty of time for these chickens to die after this man is dead or retreats.
Gotcha. So after setting up the umbrella,
You
I
see
move
how fragile they
closer.
are.
Still 60 feet away, huh? Damn it. I need new spells. Budget. Let's go another 25.
Okay.
So yeah, that's 3 actions.
Samshu.
All right. As much as I don't want to leave these chickens alone, I'm sure at least 4 of the 6 may survive. Perfect. I will move up 25 feet. 5, 10, 25. And I will use Daze. Range 60.
Okay.
Try to cloud the target's mind with a mental jolt. Deals mental damage equal to your spellcasting modifier.
He rolled a 7.
No, I did. I didn't roll.
You don't need to roll.
Oh, he rolled.
I rolled.
Oh, jeez.
7.
That's
He
a
critically
crit fail,
failed.
isn't it? Heck yeah.
So you roll
he takes
damage,
a whole 4, and it should just be flat 4.
and he stunned 1.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad. I wasn't sure if it would affect him. All right, that is.
Androids
Move,
are not
attack.
mindless.
And I am just going to put up a shield.
Okay. Now, are you certain that the damage wasn't doubled because it's a basic will save, and he critically failed?
Says you cloud the target's mind and daze with mental jolt. The jolt deals mental damage equal to your spellcasting modifier. If the target critically fails the save, it is also stunned 1. So it doesn't get the stun if it's not critical.
Correct, but a basic will save. When a save is basic, save for half, critical for none. Critical fail
nope.
means double damage.
Just not how it's reading. Because normally, if it does do double damage, it says like telekinetic projectile.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Whatever.
Spellcasting modifier.
Just trying to help.
It says on telekinetic grab, it says crit success, you double the damage. But for days, it just says it gets stunned 1 on a critical fail. So I don't think we double the
alright.
damage for days.
No problem. Just making
How
sure.
it reads. Yep.
Yep, because I'm about to show you something that may help you. Basic saves. And these are the overlaying rules with all spells. When you make a basic save, success means half taken, critical success means no damage, failure is full damage, critical failure you take double the listed damage from the effect. In your case, the modifier. So he would take 8.
Okay. Well, if that's how that reads, it works for me.
Yep. Trying to teach you how to read the saves.
Yep, basic will save and basic save. Yeah, okay. Oh,
Yep.
There we go.
Leah.
I hear Disco over my shoulder, and I look back and see that nobody's near the chickens, and I go,
No.
"What is wrong with you?"
And as
And
you
I
turn
made it arm's
around,
reach.
Run back.
yep, as you turn around, you see a predator coming out from one of the bushes, trying to seize their chance.
I mean, I can make it all the way back there, so
Yep.
just
As
can't
soon
do
as you
anything
get
else.
back, as soon as you get back into the
And I go,
umbrella
"Ah!"
range, yeah, they're gone. They're gone. Next
No,
round,
that's
I
my
would
turn.
have.
Sorry, I gotta press the stupid button. There we go.
That's okay. Next round, I would have eaten a chicken. Lamentation. Oh, curses. I will have to try again. It was not known that this one would have additional support. He's going to use 2 actions to get away.
Is it? Oh, it's got 2 actions. Okay.
That's that stunned.
The stunned is the 3rd action, which he cannot take.
Huzzah.
Victoria.
Take a range increment penalty if you do that, I believe.
Mm-hmm. He's muted. Ooh, 23. 60 feet. For every 60 feet, I have to negate 1. Oh, yep, hits! 10 damages? This lawman is at 1 HP.
I was gonna go hit it, but then I realized the chickens were.
Mhm. We might have a reoccurring villain.
Yep.
Hell, we will.
Disco. Are you going to put on your permanent record on your career in the Magambia that you killed a lawman?
They'll never
It is
know.
permanent.
They'll
Never
never
know.
know. Who's gonna know?
We take this secret
How
to
will
our
they know?
grave.
So if I go through here,
This is the
25
bonding
feet, right?
experience, the murder.
So if I go through here 25 feet,
Yep.
just out of range,
You could come back and guard the chickens.
yeah, it's true. I will just keep an eye on them and then head back.
This fire's
there's a wall.
extinguished.
Good, I was gonna ask about that. I don't like burning plants, but
It's
necessity.
it's raining. It's raining.
Yep.
Okay. Samshu, will it go on your permanent record that android slaughter?
He doesn't have the jurisdiction here. Doesn't matter.
Maybe he does. Who knows?
Well, he didn't identify himself, so
I'm pretty sure he did identify himself the first round. That's a non-lethal. That's a fail. This man is unconscious. Combat is
Whoa.
over.
interesting. We got him. Are the chickens all right?
What are y'all doing over there? I could have got him. Disco, get over here with these chickens. Why leave these things alone? What's wrong with you?
You hear rustling in the bushes, waiting for its chance.
Go head
I'm gonna
back.
run over to that robot guy.
Uh-huh.
Slosh through the things.
And who's leaving
And
the
I'm gonna-
chickens now?
I got it. I got it.
And I'm gonna
So says.
I'm going to end it as
Alright.
much as I can.
You do so. And when you do, the message reads, terminating life functions. 3, 2, 1. And that's when the fireball goes off. I shall need a DC 18 reflex save. as you just hear from across the river, kaboom!
Of course.
Oh,
Hopefully this is the day I get all of my bad rolls out.
As you
You
just see
wanna
this
all using a hero point?
ball of flame.
Yeah, I should hero point that actually, but oh well, too
Yeah.
late.
You do what you want.
Great.
Well, 19 damage.
I'm unconscious.
Sleepy time.
I'm dying
Oh.
one.
Hey, Disco, you want to go check that out while me and Victoria figure out about the chickens? I'm sure she's fine.
Just see this big cloud puff of fire. After
She's doing her thing.
cut down.
Anyways,
Disco?
Disco.
are you muted again?
Sleepy. Sleepy tree.
I really hope you didn't actually fall asleep.
He was a tired man. Shall we end
Yeah.
things here then?
I'm fine with it,
He's
honestly.
here. He's here.
He's here.
No.
Oh.
I was
No.
on the phone call, sorry.
That's
You're
okay.
fine. I was saying there's a
Sleep.
giant fireball across the river. Would you like to go check on Aaliyah? I'm sure she's fine while we handle these chickens.
I will do so.
All right. Yeah, it'll take you about one round to get over there, so she'll be about dying too when you see her burning body on the ground.
Do I not get to make a save?
You do get to make a save. DC 11, please.
Or you could use your hero point to stabilize.
They use their
Already
hero
used it.
point
Used
to
it.
re-roll.
Oh no, I didn't.
Oh.
Yeah, I did to get a shitty roll again. Yeah.
Nice.
Hey.
You make it. You stabilize. I can take the fire effect off now. They are just unconscious.
I just see the smoldering ashes in the distance, and since they're stabilized, I'll just rush there.
You see this burning mass of metal and a big crater where it used to be.
Oh boy.
A has
boy.
crater.
I'm gonna target Aaliyah first, and then I will use my
Crater.
my 2 action heal.
Mm-hmm.
– 11.
11.
So take back 11 points of healing.
Since when do they explode?
I thought you would have known. I thought that's why you have went. Are you breathing?
No, I'm talking without the aid of breath.
That is a shame. And I take out. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna pick up the body of the android.
Nothing
There is
left.
no body.
Nothing.
There's
at
no
all.
forest there
Just-
anymore either.
Got it. And I will pick up Aaliyah and carry her back.
Okay. So about those chickens.
Yeah.
No. You
can
said
walk
to carry
it.
her back.
We're
Oh, sorry.
caring for them. There are 2 people here caring for chickens.
There are 2
Tear the
people
edge
there.
of the blankets.
Yep. But there are 6 chickens.
Yes.
Well, they're still
Make-
unconscious, so
Yep.
I make
Yeah.
sure they're not staring up at the sky, you know.
Yeah, it's just dying of. They're unconscious, so they can't. They can't look up at the sky and do the thing turkeys do.
God.
How are you getting them across that river?
Turn the blanket upside down. Or turn the umbrella upside down. Put the blanket over him.
no. We wrap them in a blanket,
Yes.
and then we yeet them across the river, one by one.
Okay. Let's see this. Let's see how this is happening.
So,
I am taking 2 with me. 2 are staying with me. I'm just
Okay.
doing what I was doing before.
Two
I
are.
love that our most intelligent person came up with the dumbest idea.
It's been a
You might
stressful
see
day.
it's a bit- You might
I'm
hit
going to-
up, but I see a great possibility in that plan.
I'm going to tell Victoria to stay here while I bring these 2 chickens across the river,
Okay.
and
Let's.
I'm going to attempt to cross the river with the chickens.
All right. Yeah, you walk across with the 2 chickens. No problem. It takes you a little longer than it usually does, but yeah, you get across with them in your arms.
All right,
Maybe
I
put
go.
them just
Aaliyah, are you
slightly near
okay
the
there?
burning forest.
As I see him carried
Yes.
by Disco. You okay, Aaliyah?
Uh-huh.
Do you mind carrying a couple chickens? We're
Yeah,
almost there.
Just put him right here on my... yeah,
I'll inquiry about the death robot and you at a later point.
that's okay.
All right, and I'm gonna go back to get 2 more chickens.
She's very warm. The chickens love her.
Good. Not too warm. Don't catch fire. All right, I'm back. We can each take 2 now.
Eh.
Who's gonna go across the river
I'm
during
gonna
this time?
grab the umbrella, though.
You're
Yeah.
the worst
hurry.
tender.
Yeah.
I'm
How are
almost
you
gonna
gonna
wake up.
Are you gonna grab the umbrella now that you have the 2 chickens?
Actually,
Teeth
just put
in
one
my
chicken
teeth.
in the middle,
My
Grab it in my
God!
in
teeth.
my middle hand.
In
Thinking
my
I
middle
can't
hand, into the breasts and into the teeth. So you just see this sheik with their face and this woman's chest at the same time. They're holding 4 chickens in either hand, just waddling together across the river. And Disco crosses the river, just watching all this happen, going like, "What the hell are you doing?"
Before they cross this river,
Yes.
how sturdy is this tree in front of me?
Very sturdy.
Okay. I couldn't push it down into.
You
make
could
a
with
makeshift
athletics.
bridge. I'll try once.
Okay. All right.
And I'll grant myself guidance, if that is something I can do.
Yes, it is.
Allies or okay.
Yep.
So yeah, you see the shard glow a little bit brighter, and I will make an athletics check to see if I can push down this thing.
I have to take a look at this picture.
I
How they
blind.
hold the
Shoot.
chicken. Ah, nice.
Should have been blind. Sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. Don't worry about it because we're about to wrap up here. That's more than enough to push the tree over. So you've created a makeshift bridge.
Why are you getting wet when we can do this?
I'm already wet, but I'll use the bridge. Thank you.
All right. Well, that seems unstable, but
No, don't say unstable around the chickens. It's their trigger word.
They suffer emotional damage too.
No, just get them.
It's so
they're
good that you
unconscious.
put them to
Fine,
sleep.
Mental doesn't have an effect on them. Well,
Speaking of
that's
which, it only
while they're
lasts for an
unconscious.
hour. We
Right.
really should get going. It's pretty close.
Yeah, it's so good that you put them to sleep. You have no idea how much trouble you saved yourselves.
Oh, I'm out of spell slots, so we need to move.
So, would you like to return to the academy at this time, or would you like to do other
Yes.
activities with the chickens?
Nope, academy.
Why don't we finish the entire campaign with chickens?
Chickens in
No,
hand.
please.
This is like
Ultimate-
a special raid achievement.
Yes, chickens. So you get back to the dorm and everything, and both Essie and Herbrim are waiting for you. And they see that you've got the chickens and you've got this oversized umbrella and you're carrying them all. And Leah looks like she's been blown to hell and back. And they go like, "What happened? What? All we did was ask you to get chickens. What happened?"
I
Please
showed
take
my
them away.
beads off.
Please take them away very quickly.
I don't think you understand what these chickens are.
Okay, and they get like the little, like the little coop for them and whatnot. They put them in where they can be warm and whatnot, and there's a little space heater for them too.
And
Go.
we'll list all the 500 things that make these chickens implode, so they can watch out for that.
And they just look at each other and go like, "Wow, this is terrible. That farmer is going. This farmer doesn't know what they're in for. But thank you for fulfilling
We
the
were
assignment."
going to buy 8, and 2 died before we even bought them.
How?
Yes.
It's just her arm just looks at you like, "How did they die?"
One got crushed by a barrel, and the other died.
This exploded. Yes, honestly.
Well, I'll keep a very close eye on them. That's for certain. How did the barrel fall on the chicken?
It pecked
Whoa,
at the barrel.
They pecked at the barrel. And that was it.
All right. So I want to ask you guys, what did you think of your first assignment at the Magambia?
It's pretty good.
I
Asking
think-
questions for Leo. Words. But we could save that.
Oh yes. We're-
Yeah.
You know what was the biggest problem? We didn't name the chickens.
No, you never name something that you're gonna lose.
Yeah, they would have died faster. That's the emotional damage.
No. It was a good
Emotional
time.
damage is persistent with no way to
No
remove it.
saves.
Yes. Oh god.
Ugh. Goodbye, spell slots. You were well used.
They were. They really were. You guys did great.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
Sleep is
be
always useful.
upfront honest with you. I added a few things to this assignment to make it more interesting. Because these chickens were goddamn fragile, and there was really no obstacle other than two things: keeping them warm and making sure, like you could resuscitate them if necessary if they didn't get warm. I tried to make things a little bit more interesting in that regard, and I made it so that something tied into a character's background. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It definitely wasn't as the module intended.
That is fine. It's
It was
better.
great.
It worked out great.
That is
Yeah.
amazing because, honestly, sometimes you need to spice things up a bit.
Yeah, we would have got back too easy.
That was the intention, because it was just like, okay, we're going to run through all 5 of these assignments. Nothing bad is going to happen because you've got like someone who can do nature, someone who can do this. I at least wanted it to be entertaining enough where you felt like, oh god, these things are so fragile, they're going to die if we breathe on them.
Yeah.
But-
you put
but-
the fire too close, you get singed. No.
Yeah, but I'm not going to be a bad
Yeah.
guy where I'm just going to kill all the chickens while you're not looking. That's not what this is about. But I hope you enjoyed it.
Most
I did.
definitely.
Very much so, yes. Thank you.
Yeah, that's pretty fun. I liked it.
Good. I'm
Yeah,
glad.
need sleep.
Sleeping
for
was
fun
the
time.
best thing you freaking did for these chickens.
Oh,
All right, put them down, sleep.
Sleep.
Oh god.
Ugh.
It is
My
funny
favorite
because
spell, man.
after playing 5e for several games now, like sleep is one of the most worthless spells.
It
I
is
love see it be
In
useful here.
5e,
because of
it's
hit
super
die.
useful in this because everyone makes a check in this one, whereas in 5e you just have a certain amount of health points that go
Yeah.
to sleep.
The hit
But yeah,
die.
it's one like, and the way saves work, it's like they make the saves like 90% of the time. So
Yeah.
Well, this one, it's they would do the saves, I guess. Anyway, it worked out here. I have it in general.
Yep. I am glad you enjoyed yourselves, and I hope you have a wonderful week. I hopefully will have more time to work on things and look things over as things progress. But if Tony and Crow would like me to give me a few more details or breadcrumbs about their backstories, I might solidify things for them next time, because I have a few ideas for you. I just want a little more input about what you want.
Fair enough.
I shall.
I'll
'Cause-
be working on that.
I do appreciate that, because I've given Victoria something and I've given Leah something. It's time to move on to another player. Next assignment, you might not get exploding chickens. You might get something more manageable. Who knows?
Something less manageable.
Where's the fun of that? Next up, we're gonna wrangle rhinoceri.
Nope. Next time you're going to collect bells. Like ninjas
Oh.
at the Ninja Academy.
Oh no, 1,000 years of pain.
Yeah. Alrighty, guys.
I'll put him to sleep.
Bells.
Give me
All
a
right.
bell.
Thank you for a fun session, everybody.
Thank you, guys.
Alright.
You're the ones who
Cheers,
make
guys.
it.
See y'all next week.
catch you later.